Kips clip.
Tonight at 11.
Doom! It's a plan! And I'm angry! I'm not a slave! I've broken the conditioning! It doesn't work on me! I'm primitive, I'm real, I know the enemy, and if we can have this spirit of normal humanity spread, it's over for the globalist! Break the conditioning now! Excuse me.
This is not the InfoWars Nightly News, where the answer to 1984 is not $19.95 plus shipping and handling, but the answer is to try and understand the double barrel bullcrap, the double speak, and the Orwellian wonderland we now find ourselves in. So sit back and relax as I take you through a real alternative look at the news and so-called alternative media alike. Enjoy.
Kips clips.
Oh, right.
Kips clip.
Tonight at 11.
Doom! It's a plan! And I'm angry!
Without my lips even moving. Alrighty, YouTube's another one of Kips Clips, and welcome to tonight's Not the InfoWars Nightly News, the original alternative look at the alternative media, skeptical about the skeptics, and watch the motherfucking Watchmen, because somebody's got to bloop do it. There's a blooping in my ears. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but there's definitely a blooping going on. A bloop. Told you. Somebody's blooping at me. I need to sort that out, but not blooping right now. So welcome one and all. I hope you all had a good weekend and whatnot. Welcome to tonight's Not InfoWars Nightly News. When I take a look at the coordinated agendas coming out from the so-called alternative media, while they're all protesting to be independent and completely just flying solo me over here, while they're all talking about the same stuff and steering you down the same political route. So we'll touch on a good few of the talking heads of the Truther Industrial Complex media, and bear in mind they are more than happy for you to have a healthy skepticism, go and analyse and pull apart, and really have a very healthy skepticism about the mainstream media, which I wholeheartedly agree with. Do it to them, and it's infighting, troll, you're just a troll. Right, well, your whole career's then built on trolling BBC and CNN. It's pretty much what he's doing. He's sit up there and he's gained people's confidence by pointing at the lies and the propaganda of the BBC and CNN. Using large brushstrokes there, but you get my point. And that's their whole stick. It's their whole game. And then you go, here, hold on. Ooh, zap! And hit them with their same shite. They do exactly what they're doing to the BBC with them. And their propaganda isn't even up to the level of the BBC, so you can fucking pull apart their tripe within 2 seconds. You can point to their hypocrisies like that. But no, then you're just a troll on the naughty step. Nobody wants to talk to you. But anyway, as the title says, TFR, Truther Cult Whistleblower speaks out. Right, so again, depending where you are and who you're talking about, you're either a whistleblower hero or a troll, or disgruntled employee. It really depends what football strip you've got on. But this will be going out on some sort of a live broadcast on Friday, where I'll be speaking to, hopefully going to get Big Martin on. I know I said this about last Friday as well, but touch sawdust and PVC glue. I touch sawdust and PVC glue. I will do it on Friday, and I'm going to get this other guy I've got his permission, so I'm going to read out the Skype messages he sent me. And he's an ex-TFR guy, and I think he must have heard me saying in passing about me touching base with them and how the Truther Industrial Complex recruit useful idiots, and just touching on the very small in comparison to other people's experience I had with the TFR mob, and then there are a few of their incarnations as well. I'll be honest, I can't even really remember, but there was a few different names until ended up on TFR thing. But anyway, I digress. I'll read that Skype out in a wee second. So on Friday, hopefully we'll be doing a live show with this dude, whose name's apparently Robert Bruce. Now, this might make sense to some more than others. I'll be honest, I wasn't familiar with the cast of TFR over the years. Kev Faker, Whistles, that was it. And that Everard guy, which a lot of people weren't too keen on. I think that's it. Anyway, but apparently this guy was on the TFR. He got out in 2015, and in hindsight now, he's looked back, and his perspective is that he was in the cult. He was a parroter of alt-right fucking tripe without even sort of a known. That's what he was doing at the time. What some of the stuff I've said about come out the cult and stuff has resonated with him. He's another dude that's sitting looking back and going, fuck's sake, I was fucking a UKIP, Ron Paul, fucking Donald Trump supporter. What happened to me? All I did was want to find out the truth about Bigfoot and aliens. Next thing I know, I was fucking holding a Donald Trump placard and something Tommy Robbins' Bobby. But hey, it's okay, he's wearing a dress and everybody's into trannies, everybody's doing it. It's cool and hood. So we'll be touching on his email and then doing a live show, hopefully with him, myself and Martin, on Friday. And it'll be like sort of a 3 ex-cult members speak out from different perspectives. Martin's not aware of this dude. I don't know if this dude's aware of Martin, but they were separate shows. I don't think they ever really crossed paths much. Myself, I was never aware of this dude. He's came across my stuff. So I'm only going to really... my idea is only exchange messages and then just do a first time live interview, broadcast, chat, whatever you want to call it, on Friday, which should be interesting. And hear his perspective from inside the Chris Geo and Cherie cult. Just want to throw a few wee things out here to show you the coordinated propaganda circles. And thanks to whoever told me this, I can't remember for the life of me who told me. It might have been Big Martin. Having flashbacks, it was Big Martin, but maybe I might be wrong. I think it was Big Martin actually, because he knew this stuff. He had inside baseball on this. But long story short, a lot of the graphics that Itchy Allen used, he got from Chris Geo. The reason they could get it from Chris Geo is because apparently this guy either can or has got access to graphic designers that can bounce up logos and all that and lovely wee icons and stuff. Go and look at Kev Faker and all the TFR mob. They get lovely shiny fucking logos and graphics and wee intros and outros, all done by a central source, and all done when you're part of the cult. And it was Itchy Allen that was using all the graphics and all that, and it shows you the coordinated network, because Itchy Allen never said anything about Chris Geo or Cherie, but there was that wee behind the scenes network that only people with inside baseball get to see. The way that them on the surface they're completely independent. I mean, they're fucking occult fucking Dracula wannabes, and Itchy Allen's a fat middle-aged white cunt. He sniffs her knickers. Potato. I don't want to trigger that guy any more than fucking already have, man. I'm beginning to feel sorry for the baldy bastard now, man. It can't be easy fucking travelling up and down the UK and seeing your big fat face on the back of the megabuses. Just saying, it can't be easy. You know what I mean? You're such a caricature that your fucking fat face is in cartoon form on the back of big fat buses. Big fucking pussies, man. And then you get the cheek to tell you how to live your life with aspartame. But anyway, I digress. So we'll be reading out his Skype message in a second. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is show you a breakdown of a few things that I've got to show. Tonight's show was going to be called Tommy Robinson Bobbleheads Available Here. Man, the guy's actually doing merchandise and he's like punting it and shit, man. The guy's going to be like, see when I don't know, if the guy doesn't end up dead, he's going to end up just fucking like Del Boy, fucking down the market selling merchandise. We Tommy Bobbleheads that, oh, Tommy Bobblehead. That's how he should sell. And then Theresa May singing Hello Hello. That's quite funny. And then we've got Junker the Drunker mocking her. What else have we got there? The People's Voice. Alright, let's go and look at their crowdfunding thing before people try and defend Big Fat Itchy Alan. And Rebel Kicks, just a cool song. And it's by Rebel Reality. Shit, I probably fucked it up. I know people think I'm flipped my lid, and I'm not. I haven't managed to fully explain myself properly here. People, I don't know. People, now think all of a sudden that I'm some sort of a supporter of the state of Israel. Far from it, man. Nothing could be further from the truth. My opinions on the way that country conducts itself remains the same. It's just reassessing my priorities, or as like that. Or reassessing why do I put that as priority number one in my life. And it's not that I don't think it shouldn't be. It's not that I don't think it's a fucking fucking humanitarian disaster what's going on there. I do, right? But like, what are you going to do? Bitch and moan and go to war with people over it, right? Or are you going to, like, if you really want to change that, what are you going to do? Are you going to box hard? Or are you going to box smart? Right, so the first thing you would say, right, because people that are ball deep into that shit, they'll go Zog, won't they? They'll go, Zog. Zog stands for Zionist Occupied Governments, right? So if that fucking stands to be true, what you want to be doing is you want to be fucking, you want to be getting a political party, you want to be trying to gain control of your country back, you want to try and stop supporting the bad stuff that's going on over there. Because a lot of it, I don't know, through the grinder of constantly being entrenched in the anti-Zionist camp, a lot of it can turn to an attitude of Jew hate, I believe, right? And I know this is where people think I'm backwards, like, I think Jews have kidnapped me and fucking ransoming my foreskin fucking for me to say this shit. It's just, no, man, I see how it's I don't know, I'm just of the opinion now, I see how it gets used to inflame everybody on all levels, no matter who's right or wrong. You'll get inflamed on either side of that shit, to the extent that you're willing to go and martyr yourself, die, blow yourself up, do all sorts of retarded shit in the name of one side or the other. And I'm saying that ain't the way forward. To me, that doesn't seem the way forward. I don't want to throw more bodies on the fucking heap. I don't want to keep telling people to keep fucking jumping in the volcano till the god's satisfied and then fucking eventually fucking sorts that shit out. I don't think things work that way. So I definitely have still not found the right words and way that I want to try and express my sentiments around this Zionist versus anti-Zionist stuff. It's beautiful to be able to simplify shit and all that, and I think maybe what I'm trying to say is it's just a Rangers Celtic, it's just a England Scotland, it's just a black white, it's just a woman, a man woman. It's a very polarising subject, right? That you will find people that will willing to chop your head off because they're so batshit crazy about one opinion or the other, and nobody's willing, and keeping it that keeping the discussion and dialogue and stuff at that level, it's just going to breed craziness. It ain't going to. And who's going to want to perpetuate all this craziness? Well, the people that don't want the dialogue and want perpetual warfare are the people with all the bombs, bullets, tanks, fucking planes, the fully fucking fledged army pointed at an unarmed civilian fucking population, pretty much. Pretty much. They're the ones that want perpetual warfare and all that. I don't know, I'm just thinking outside the box here. So, boxing smart, not hard. You would typically want to try and take your country back, influence your government, get control of your government, and go here, stop supporting it. And then, if you're of my opinion that it's nothing more than an outpost of the City of London, it's the City of London's real estate with human shields round it, and the people, the fucking worshipful masters of the City of London, want to control Jerusalem for some crazy reason. I don't know. I don't know why the Knights Templar would have a fixation or want to control the Jerusalem. I had no idea. No idea. And I wonder where the Knights Templars headquarters is. Pretty sure it's in the United Kingdom, isn't it? Or is it in the City of Corruption? In fact, is it the heart of the City of Corruption? Is it the heart of like the fucking inner courts, the inner law courts and shit? Forget all the names and all that, right? But basically, ground central for law worldwide, right? And then everybody points at politicians and kings and all that shit. Go, look, they're in control, Illuminati, Rothschild, fucking Soros, and there's people out there that have the power to actually like lock those cunts up and throw away the key. Granted, there might be a wee bit of fucking boys club and all that going on and stuff, but that's kind of where I'm pointing at. And when you scratch beneath the surface of who these people are, they don't. My opinion is they don't even practice the religions that they claim to practice. That's a facade to fucking have influence over fucking the masses, the flock. And that's why that's what I'm trying to grasp on with this Zionist versus anti-Zionist thing. And I don't know. I see that camp. It's just been a big bit like an echo chamber, and then in that echo chamber, what you'll get is like people shouting about Jewish supremacy and all that. And before you know it, man, like as soon as you know somebody's a Jew, you're like, is that right? Aye. You know what I mean? You've got a fucking weird attitude implanted in your head, and you're like, what the fuck did that come from? You know what I mean? I just thought they were funny looking bastards now. I thought, oh, look, that kind of looks like a Jew. Well, we fucking watch him. They're just fucking human beings, man. And that's for me, that's some cunt getting in your head and implanting their hatred for geopolitical reasons inside your nut. And I'm out. I'm trying to get out of that. So I'm not anywhere near pro-Zionism. Zionism's a political ideology. I'm a fucking sovereign individual anarchist. That's the best explanation I can say what I am. I'm such an anarchist. I don't like the rulebook. But anyway, so we'll be touching on that. Then, of course, the cult of Tommy, after we see his bobbleheads. He's like Doug Boz. Woes. Oh man. Two sad specimens of fucking Scottish fucking retards fucking doled out to you via the YouTubes as some sort of a representation of the people that exist in Scotland. And I beg to fucking differ. Millennial Woes, man. That cunt's like a fucking country western fucking song backwards in a fucking room full of razor blades. He's fucking Alan Watts' love child. These cunts fucking, oh my god. Man, if you ain't depressed, if you ain't depressed and if you want to kill yourself, if you feel that life is worthless, go and listen to these door-faced Scottish bastards. What the fuck is it with these Scottish bastards? I mean, not all of it. I think that we'll fucking just handle Obama. These just these apocalyptic fucking, and according to David Scott of the UK column, they come from ground zero of Satanism in the world. East Coast chucked their fucking bastards. No fucking emotion, no fucking joy in their voice. They sound like a fucking coma. Sounds like some cunt speaking in their coma. Fucking hell. Anyway, so we're touching on millennial woes. And they're like, oh, woe's me. Cunts like they're fucking I'm really had a bad time, mate. Fuck, I need wonder, mate. Maybe you listen to yourself back or something, I don't know. And fucking Count Spunkular, the guy fucking who, we've heard of people who look like their dogs. Count Spunkular's eyes looks like his dog's paws. Fact! You ever seen a pug's paws? No need. Look at Count Spunkular's face, and his eyes are a fair representation of what a pug's bollocks looks like. Trust me, I done it for fucking scientific reasons. You know what I mean? That list gold bugged out my tits. It was my duty when I'm saying this shit. I had to do some fucking facial recognition on the dog bollocks, and confirmed, 100% fucking 100% confirmed, identical. That guy wrote that. Maybe him and the pug are one. They're like fucking out of Men in Black and stuff. I don't know. So I talking about guys with eyes like dogs' paws. Count Spunkular. I'm not alt-right. I'm just a cum dumpster. Hey Milo, put on a dress. My ear's ready for you, Milo. We'll talk about the UKIPs and all the people getting in on board on the UKIPs. Zecal, the UKIP. And I am an individual. I will join UKIP. UKIP means freedom of speech. I have thought no further than that, so I will stay there. I am an individual. We have all individually on our individual platforms, because we're all individual journalists, individually came to the conclusion we shall join a political party. Anyway, so UKIP, the Mad Men Army. I've triggered fucking. My God, you know the weird thing is, I've actually got some genuine empathy for that based Amy. She's getting taken advantage of. Our mental illness is getting used by far right fucking morons for their pleasure. And I've got genuine empathy for her, and I'm pointing that out, and I've triggered them so much, copyright strikes and all that. And that's coming from the UKIP, free speech, Tommy Robinson fucking free speech army. These people are backward retards and hypocrites. Pretty much like every politician. But anyway, then Ned Flanders and friends. Oh aye. This wee fucking ball bag for Scotland that seems to follow Tommy Robinson around and suck his cock. Unity News. Played him a few times. And little Ned Flanders. This guy that's got a severe, weird obsession with feminism and Muslims. Oh, and Donald Trump. It's almost like he Googles, like, what's trending in alt-right circles today. Ding! I'll talk about that. Thank you very much. Brian Harvey done a video. We'll have a wee look at that. See where he's going. Bigots first. Zecal, Britain first. Then BRICS. A wee bit of news about some war games with the BRICS nations. Always interesting to know. They appear. Right, I don't know if you know, but Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa. Now, I'll talk shite about that when I go into it. And then Paul Manley Watson. Has everybody noticed the irony of the biggest, poofiest looking bastard out there? A big dangly leg, poofy looking fucking ghost. This guy has no presence. He's about fucking sick. He's about 7 foot tall, and he's got the presence of a smelly dog. Aye, can't back it. But I'm not joking, and I'm talking about when I was down in the cult meeting in Bilderberg. I was there. I got a t-shirt. I couldn't afford the t-shirt, but I would have got a t-shirt if I could afford one. They were literally selling t-shirts. But anyway, I guess. When him and Big Jonesy came into the sheep pen, and we were all like, blah, blah, running around and all that fucking, let me touch you, Jesus. And Big Paul Josephine Watson, man, honestly, 7.5 foot tall. Easy, right? But I'm not joking, he's got the presence of like a fucking, an elastic band, right? It's been there for years, and I've never even fucking noticed it. It's like Paul Joseph Watson in the flesh, right? He's a big poofy looking bastard, right? Put it this way, right? See, when it comes to big cunts, big tall cunts that fucking have a presence, and you feel, ooh, don't come near me, big boy, right? He ain't got it. He's like a big he's like a big fucking fairy. A big dangly legged fucking. I'm not even making that up just to poke fun at him. That is a fucking reality. And he goes about fucking trying to talk about people with, well, I don't know, fucking soy boys and shit, man. Like, fucking hell, man. Anyway, we'll be touching on a wee bit of his bullshit. He's resurfaced again. You know what? I feel a lot healthier recently, but I can't. How can I do not the InfoWars Nightly News with no Alex Jones? I get no YouTube feed of him, and I got rid of him on my phone, and no idiots that I'm subscribed to are parroting me shit. Is it because it keeps getting shut down? I need to find some regular Alex Jones fixes. I honestly thought he'd killed himself or something. Wishful thinking. You want to see? I bought myself the coolest coasters in the world. They are that cool. Apollo, no marks on the table. The big W, rest on me. Too hot to handle. Sunset Records. Thought it was quite funny. Right, so as me babbled on enough, hopefully a few folk are in. Let me do that. A wee refresh and I'll get on with the bull crap. Remember, if you do appreciate not the InfoWars Nightly News, the original alternative look at the alternative media, skeptical about the so-called skeptics, and hitting my hand off the table and watching the motherfucking Watchmen, because somebody's got to do it. Anyway, and remember what I do here is digital busking. Everything's available and accessible free of charge. I hope to do such a good job that people who will find value in what I do and consider using your spare change, not your life savings, on the Patreon and PayPal buttons down below. And a mega thanks to everybody that does say hi to the folks in the chat eventually. Richie, in the evening, my man. I know it's by your bedtime already, buddy, but hey ho. And I did start at 9 o'clock tonight. Apple Charlotte, how you doing? Glad to see you back about on the internet. Swears, oh my god, what the fuck? Highlander, in the evening, guys and girls. Thanks for joining, folks. There's a Vladimir, how you doing, buddy? There's a Lazy Jesus. Jake, Charlotte, Lazy, Richie, Highlander, James, oh my god, what the fuck, in the evening, guys and girls. Claire B and Sean, how you doing, Sean, my man? And aye, buddy, if you're ever up this neck of the wood, I'll grab a pint with you. To be fair, I will meet you in public and shit, man. In case you're a Tommy Robinson undercover agent sent up to knife me. Claire, Charlotte, I could be wrong, I could be right. James. And there's Nathan, I could be wrong, I could be right, in the evening, a one and all. The Doom Show, how you doing? You'll have no trouble here. Anyway, so in the evening, one and all. There's D-Walk in as well, and Maria, you do. I know, there's a song in that, there's a song called Maria, who wanna be her? Something like that. It's in there somewhere. In the evening, one and all. Right, let's get on with the good stuff. Right, let's get on with what I've forgot to touch on for ages now. right, in fact, I'm not going to bore you with all the details and stuff, right, but they go and show that there are links between all these organisations and far-right organisations. Now, I know they'll roll out all their token blacks and all their token Jews and point to them and go, look, 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 and they'll poke them with a stick. In fact, they'll put fucking couple of $100 bills on a stick. And oh, dance, token, dance! And they'll make these wee fucking token people dance like monkeys. Woo! And they'll go, look, we're not racist. This black dude, he's one of us. Oh, look at this Chinese guy, he's one of us. Oh, look, here's a Jew. But when you scratch beneath the surface, the muscle, the organisations, if it's not fucking straight up organised crime and paramilitary organisations that are linked to that, it's your far right fucking football hooligans, man. It's crazy. Aye. It's important to know who these people are. So, when you point at Red Pill Phil and he's bouncing about at fucking marches put on by these cunts and it's all dressed up by victim this and victim that. Oh, you know what? I thought the right-wing morons were going to put on a we want to fucking take over our right-wing arsehole march. That's what I thought they were going to name it. You know, these people haven't been fucking introduced to PR or fucking Edward Bernays. No, they were just going to go, hey, what do you want to do today, brains? I know, let's go and name our march. We want to stamp in black cunts' heads. .com. Yeah, brains, that sounds like a good idea, man. Right, no, they'll call it, oh, we love victims. Oh, we love Timmy. That's what they'll call it. They'll dress it up like they're fucking white knights. And then when you go and look at the fucking people that turn up at this shite, they're all shouting about burqa this, burqa that, and Muslim fucking raping gangs. As if it's the only fucking thing that's happening. As if they've been tuned to the moon and fucking been gobbling up Tommy Robinson tripe 24/7 on their news cycle. They joined a Facebook group and now they think they're fucking saving the fucking world one fucking Mohammed paedophile at a time. Anyway, I digress. So fucking Zeke Al, fucking dildo Phil, man, oh, he's such a nice man. Ah, he's a nice man, but let's face it, he's dumb as fuck. And he's participating in right-wing marches. And if you don't call a spade, what's the fucking point? Zeke Al, Phil, enjoy your fucking fascist marches, you fucking idiot. And do you know what? He is a lovely guy and he is well-meaning and all that, right? But fucking, like, he's fucking 2 fucking sandwiches off being a windy licker, let's face it. Oh, hey guys, I love yous all, man. Yeah, oh, I love yous all, even the haters. Love people that hate you. You fucking, what the fuck kind of fucking culty shit is that? God, I love you all, man. It's all about the love, man. You know who fucking sounded like that? Charles Manson. Hey, man, I love even the haters, man. There is no tomorrow, only now, man. Now let's go and shoot up cunts. Woo. Hey, Zeke Al. Right, so, and I'm sorry, like, and of course they'll point at me and I'm some sort of a Muslim apologist. I obviously love fucking Muhammad Ali. I obviously love all that shit, and obviously fucking I support fucking paedophilia and Muslim grooming gangs in particular, and I'm working in cahoots with the state who are protecting the paedophiles because what's their narrative again? Why is the state protecting fucking brown cunts? Oh, political correctness. Oh, sorry. The old political correctness. Yeah, the state, the fascist state, according to these morons, is protecting brown people through political correctness, while at the same time being deliberately fascistic towards all us white bastards. Crazy. Now, that's what YouTube will tell you's happening, but I don't witness that. But anyway, sorry man, I'm fucking sorry to talk about dildo pill. There, or alt-right Phil. I did have some of his stuff, but it was too boring. Anyway, right, so there's and it's the fucking Democratic Football Fans Alliance or something, man. Oh, God almighty, it's funny. Right, now, I wonder if this shit's still up, man. Did I add? Okay, so fuck! I just signed my soul away to the devil. Anyway, members of Wolfpack appear in court following Edinburgh sting. Right now, you can go and look into the fucking torrid details of this batshit crazy fucking scenario. Fucking online trolls and people trolling the trolls and corruption in the trolls, and then this troll getting caught by the police and sent to jail. But no. These motherfuckers are above the law. They're Judge fucking Dredd. These cunts wear capes and fucking spandex and all that. See, because they helped get a paedophile fucking jailed one day, they're above the fucking law. They're bouncing about the place like they're fucking Judge fucking Dredd. So they're in so they found this troll guy, right, calling him a pedo or what. I don't know the details. Go and find out the morbid details yourself, right? So, and what they basically do is then proceed to beat this cunt up, right? Now they've got a cracking wee signal thing. The woman puts the camera down to the floor and goes, "Oh, there's kids passing by. I have to turn the camera away." Well, you can hear them beating 10 fucking bells of shit out of this cunt. Now, who the fuck am I? I don't know if this guy for Adam. Fucking pixels on a fucking screen. Apparently he's a troll that's been jailed for doing some severe fucking retarded shit trolling. You know, the stuff that Tommy Robinson would support under freedom of speech. But the guy get jailed for doing some retarded shit, fucking death. So, anyway, some really fucking bad shit. And apparently after he served his sentence, they've now caught up with him. Somehow they're like the paedophile hunters. Now they're not just hunting paedophiles, they're branching out. No, they ran out of paedophiles to hunt. Ah, fuck it. Can we find any? Nah, we can't even trap any fucking windy licking pedo bastards a day. So what will we do? Let's go and hunt this bastard. And he was a cunt back in the day. If we fucking get him, man, we'll get some good views with that. Right? And then not only that, the person that he was trolling apparently bounces up, and no wonder he ends up getting 10 bells of fucking shit kicked out of him. But then the stupid bitch that's fucking filming this, "Oh, there's a kid around," putting the foot. Oh, it's crazy. Right, and they think that these are people being so hyped up with the pedogeddon on the YouTubes, on everywhere. Jimmy Savile, rat-a-tat-tat, pedophiles are fucking everywhere out to get you. Now they've fucking put on capes and spandex and fucking Judge Dredd guns and batons and took to the streets fucking out there punching fuck out of cunts. Right, now, just again, for somebody who mindless knuckle dragging backward fucking SDL cunts and Tommy Robinson fucking cock wombles call me a pedo and fucking want to get remember I got them on footage outside Tommy Robinson's trial. There's clips, you want to get them, these two fucking Tommy Robinson cock wombles of the SDL. And I don't want vigilante justice. I've had a ruby red slipper moment, right? I would have I'd try and create a system with as little corruption possible as, with as little corruption possible as possible, and and then I would have like a fair process, a due process that people accused of crimes would go through, and these people, to make sure it's not politically motivated or vigilante justice or just a witch hunt for whatever reason, these people that investigate the crime probably best be independent of the crime from all sides, be impartial, investigate it, then the people go through some sort of a court and then get judged by a court of their peers and stuff. This is me just stabbing in the dark of just some sort of a fair system. Not round up cunts with fucking pitchforks, go and find some cunt and then pretend you're not beating him up as you're beating him up live on air. Just saying. Just fucking saying. Something stupid and very sinister is going to happen with this shit if that isn't sinister enough. I mean, like, what kind of crazy pills is this woman on? Filming herself. Yes, this guy's a really bad man, so we can just film him getting beat the shit up. It's as bad as the young teenagers out there happy slapping and filming shit for shits and giggles. It's fucking some sort of, what the fuck, what is that? I don't know what it is, but it's fucking disgusting. Ooh, I must be some sort of paedophile supporter because I don't want vigilante justice. Hey, see the systems that we've got in place right now. Some of the basic principles that they were founded on are fucking good ideas. I would say the systems went a wee bit ski-whiff and fucking and whatnot, and damn right. But I certainly, do people want this? Have you ever been accused by backward fucking morons of being something as horrible as a paedophile because you don't like one person? AKA Tommy Robinson, me. Do you want people to fucking think it's okay to round up cunts around a mobile phone? Pew pew! Again, backward retards that think mobile phones go that way, and don't forget it goes like that. I mean, think the NSA are fucking spying on everything you do with a mobile phone, but yet don't understand that mobile phones understand when you turn it like that. But anyway, I digress. And going around the world going, pow, 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 pow! Not only that, they're now starting to beat people up live on camera. But, oh no! Oh, we're not beating them up! There's kids walking by! We're protecting the children! Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Fucking take a camera to a fucking... I mean... Anyway, I digress. That's enough of that shite. But I wanted to say that from a wee while ago. Anyway. Right, I touched on this in a wee video today. Let's see if I can elaborate and even make some sense. Let's start here actually. This is a weird one. Back in 2014... I decided to critically think and scratch beneath the circus of the Albert Pike 3 World War shit. Because the amount of people out there parroting, oh, it's fucking true, like fucking blah, 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 blah. Oh, don't I? If you read a meme in one paragraph of a website, it appears to be fucking bang on accurate. But let's think about this a wee bit critically. And then, I've forgot more than I can remember right now, but I'll basically give you the synopsis of what I took away from that shit, right? Albert Pike was a fucking 33-degree Mason, right? See, the Masons, after the French Revolution and the American Revolution, they had enemies out there. The Jesuits were bouncing about the world, telling every cunt that the French Revolution and the American Revolution were Masonic revolutions. And of course they weren't. It's just a sheer coincidence that all them fucking Masonic fucking symbolism all over France, Glasgow, UK and America. It's just a coincidence. But anyway, Albert Pike was a highly regarded Mason. And what I done back then is I traced the genesis of the story that was getting parroted. And to the best of my knowledge, it was like a Victorian Alex Jones that parroted this shit, right? And he brought it back from South America and he got it from a Jesuit in Chile, right? And I can't remember the dates. Maybe if you watched that video, you would get the dates and stuff. And then, so what kind of happened is, it's kind of like all your apocalyptic fucking predictions and all that shit. It's like, one day something really bad's going to happen and the sky's going to go black and like, well, volcanoes go off, shit happens, natural course and run of things flood every now and again. Sitting there every day and constantly predicting disasters doesn't mean that when a disaster happens that you were fucking predicting it all along. You're just being Chicken Little. So the Albert Pike prediction and what it lays down, if you put it, if it is attributed to Albert Pike, then he's talking about Zionism, which the word referring to it, the political ideology, hadn't been named and branded at the time of his passing this earth. And then you seen that the rumours were coming from a Jesuit. So, and this was coming out of Mason's height of power after the Reformation and stuff. And the Jesuits, by their own declaration, their own constitution, they would have been fighting back. Oh, what? Dino, thank you, man. How do you know that, Dino? Apparently, Baker's been demonetised. Why is that? Oh, that's weird. Cheers, Dino, just got that there. Mate, thank you. So, I investigated the Albert Pike thing, right? And, according to the way I thought the world was, according to YouTube told me, I would have looked at the Albert Pike prediction and went, oh, man, he fucking like Mystic Meg, man, we're predicting blah, 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 right? And I wouldn't have thought a wee bit more deeper about it, the way that sort of Nostradamus shit, when I scratched beneath the circus of Nostradamus, who coincidentally was a fucking Jew. There were Jews that rebranded themselves when they ran to be fucking France somewhere. But anyway, when you look at how Nostradamus' predictions were used again, and interpreted differently, and ambiguous statements that can be interpreted this way, that way, and one way, a million ways till Sunday, and that's what the Albert Pike thing was, and where it came from as well. The Victorian Alex Jones, who said he got it from a fucking Jesuit. There was too many competing agendas going on there for there to be an element of truth in it. Although, if you witnessed events, you would say there was truth in it. But it's very cleverly crafted propaganda. Now, let's go to the 12 protocols of the Elders of Zion. There's the 12 protocols there. You can find PDFs of this and all that yourself. And just like Albert Pike's prediction, this very much... now, if you took this verbatim and thought this was a genuine article, you would buy into like fucking. If a Jew walked into the room, you would be like, giving them a double take, even though you'd never met that individual before in your life, because you just this natural tribal. And numbers were better. Scared of the people, scared of external threats, the natural human instinct of being scared of external threats. It's getting played on by this, I believe. Anyway, if you go and look at the start of this trend, it came right after the French Revolution in 1797. The French Jesuits were shouting about the Masons being behind the French Revolution. Some would dispute that. Their symbolism's all over it. I don't know. Their hieroglyphs are all over it. Anyway. And then in 1806, the French Jesuits then changed it to the Jews. Right? He said it wasn't the Masons that was behind the French Revolution, it was the Jews. So the initial Jew hate was coming from the Jesuits, which is the Vatican. And it was 100 years later that they then had a Russian secret agent talking about these papers that were getting circulated in anti-Semitic circles. So, I don't so much see it as a Jewish conspiracy as rich cunts using all these players as pawns around the world for them to maintain power. I don't even know if that makes any sense. Anyway, let's see if... Right, if you want a breakdown on one interpretation, he's of the opinion that it's a forgery in the sense Like, it's obviously very real, the protocols are very real, but it's a forgery in the sense that it didn't come from a cabal of Jews sitting around a cauldron, shape-shifting and talking about taking over the world. And fucking, no doubt, there's been a wee group of Jews at some point getting fucking drunk around the cauldron, talking fucking stupid shit about taking over the world like there has been every other denomination. There's people that think they're better than other people in every denomination of retardation out there. It doesn't mean that they're all out there fucking conspiring to take over the world or... I mean, I don't think people understand what a control mechanism fear is. And if somebody can install fear in your nut of a particular X, Y, or Z, that's mind control. And if they get you thinking it's all Jews rather than a cabal of rich cunts that want to stay rich cunts that will use anything. And if you go and look through history, time immemorial, you'll see that, look through the transitions of the religions through the times. Predominantly I'm pointing at ancient Greece and then predominantly ancient Rome, actually, with its transference from paganism into Christianity. And look how people would change their alliance to remain in power. They weren't as religious in their beliefs as some may claim. And the Jews, like, again, I say this is how conspiratorial I am. The Knights Templars and all the Teutonic Knights, which Napoleon was one. Anyway, I digress about that shit. But they swore oaths. And a lot of these oaths, the Knights Templar, the Knights Hospitallers, and the Knights of St. John, same thing, swore to, were a lot of oaths in and around Jerusalem, and they swore to protect it and stuff. Now, if you look at World War I and World War II, now let's say the propagators of these wars were the Knights Templars, and the propagation of these wars was to regain control of Jerusalem from the Muslims, which at that time fell under the Ottoman Empire. Well, World War I and World War II have done a really good job of smashing the Ottoman Empire to pieces. Done a really good job of gaining control of that area of land. Now what they need to do is consolidate it. Now, let's say you are the Knights Templar and you are propagating this. You lot rocked into Jerusalem back in 1099, 98, I think the First Crusades were. And you were the shit. You had the biggest army. You were there. You fucking killed everything, all your enemies, all your foes. You were the King Dong in that area of the world. And then you had all these Jews. And like, they were good abacuses. They were good at counting the big piles of money that the Knights Templar had because they were the first international bankers. Now, it's probably not as simple as that, right? But, like, when there's people swearing oaths, knights, like genuine bona fide fucking knights swearing oaths, and all these orders, one of them being the Knights Templar, and a lot of the modern day orders and all these people swear oaths to, and a lot of these oaths go back to Jerusalem. I would point at Vlad the Impaler, Count Dracula, and what he was a protectorate of the Christendom from the Muslims that were on the border of Romania at the time. That was how far they came up to. Romania means citizens of Rome. I don't know if you know that. Rome, Mania, citizens of Rome. Anyway, I digress. It's Latin, you know, I think. So, to use the Zionist, anti-Zionist teams that are given to us to get into a camp and let's be honest, I need to be honest, my participation in that, it would lead me down a path of believing that there was some sort of a Jewish conspiracy out there. Oh, look, they are in control of all the banks. Human calculators. They are in control of fucking all the media. Human clowns. Human entertainers. Yeah, they're funny, man. Poke 'em with a stick, make me laugh. And if you think these are the people that are in control, the ones that are fucking in charge of the bank, I don't think so. And then you can go down the route of it's not the real Jews and all that kind of stuff as well. What made me started thinking about this was just it was a series of things. It was this WWF fucking face off between the fucking the hero No More News dude and Owen Schroyer, and I was like, man, it's like a fucking street fight in it. It's like, hey, genuinely would have had their popcorn out. Hey man, look, it's like fucking playing the Rocky theme and all that. It's like, let's debate. It's like, hold on, I've got a prediction here. He's not going to agree with you and you're not going to agree with him. He's going to put forward all the pro-Zionist fucking arguments and you're going to put forward all the anti-Zionist arguments. Here's another prediction. Everybody that watches it, depending if you're pro or anti-Zionist, it depends who you think will win. And here's another prediction. That kind of fucking shit I don't think is going to change anybody's opinion one way or the other. In fact, I think it's just going to polarise people, because if you're on InfoWars camp, you're going to think Owen Schroyer done a grand job. And if you're anti-InfoWars but still in the truth industrial complex and need people to tell you what the truth is and who your enemies are, who the Ooga Booga men are that come and get you, then you can bounce in and fucking get your No More News. You can go over to your Mike Rivero or your Ryan Dawson, all the accepted and propagated anti-Zionist outlets in the old truth or industrial complex. Mike Rivero cannot fucking sit up there and with a straight face pretend he's got sympathies for the fucking Palestinian people, then next thing you know he's sending you in the direction of Katie fucking Hopkin videos. Not just her direct videos, her videos produced and put out on the Rebel Media's website. And him using his editorial fucking thing to put it up on his website and propagate it live on air. And then maybe, I don't know, a week or two after I'm doing Katie Hopkins, he's propagating Adam Green's shit. I'm like, ding ding ding, I'm sorry man, I'm out. Like, that's just part of the same fucking network. But no, look, he says this and he hates the Zionist that, and look, he points out this, and look, he really got run over Noyer Schreier. Oh God, man, sorry, that doesn't do it for me anymore, man. It's like fucking pick a side and fight. Anyway, I digress. Right, and then you get Zionist report, right? And here's a Jewish-Muslim alliance. What the fuck's that got to do with Zionism? Now, you could go in depth with it and get minutiae and argue points here, but like end of day prophecies and European migration crisis. So what they're going to do is blame the fucking Jew for all the black cunts and brown cunts that are in Europe. It's have I watched that? Have I watched that? Or do I get a rough idea that it's like 1,000,001 other videos that I like exactly like that I've watched? We've got the exact same message dressed up a little bit differently. Right? And there's your Zionist shit. Your anti-Zionist stuff. Right? So your anti-political ideology. And now you're watching Let's Hate the Jew stuff. Oh, it's a Jewish conspiracy. It's all these Jews huddling together and snorting big lines with their big fucking noses. Let's not forget, Scots are Jews as well. Declaration for both. And I know people think I've fucking just went batshit crazy, or there's a Jew behind my seat with a gun at my head or something. There isn't. I just realised, I was looking at myself and going, right, well, fucking hell. Kind of like got an opinion about people you've not even met because they might be a Jew. Anyway, I digress. Hopefully I've tried to explain that. And again, like Zionist report, what the fuck are they going talking about fucking Jews in Ethiopia celebrating Israel's 70th birthday? The fuck is that got to do Now again, you could argue the main uses of it is because there's fucking Jews everywhere, and no, there's even black Jews, shape-shifting Jews, and the reason I'm touching on this more recently is what allowed me to see what made me come to this conclusion was so clearly seeing the Muslim hate that Tommy Robinson's propagating. And this is the same shit, just a different victim. Right? Tommy Robinson wants you to blindly blame all the... Look at their fucking Quran. Verse this, verse that. Rapey. Kiddies. Rapey. And then fucking hell, they're a fucking expert in the fucking Quran. And that's a path that a lot of the... I mean, that's why that Brendan O'Connell fucking scared the living bejesus out of me, man. When you touch base with some of his old shit, it's just out there, it's the Jew! It's the Jew! It's the Jew! Like, whoa, man. Fucking hell. It was like... Just, I'll tell you what, let's go and take over America, synchronise the fucking nuclear bombs to every synagogue in the world and just kill them all. Is that what you're wanting? And I don't know, again, it was the Tommy Robinson Muslim hate that allowed me to see through the true stories of the atrocities of the Zionists and the state of Israel, to see how it's used to propagate Jew hate, which the Zionists and the people that fucking propagating the City of London real estate of Israel want and need. Everybody needs a fucking big bogeyman to point to and get you to fucking huddle up and fucking defend against. Anyway, I digress. Hopefully that makes some sense. Just out for shits and giggles, I wanted to show you this. I think it illustrates something, for me it illustrates something very important. Because people out there will say, well, it's like, they'll think the Jews are in charge of the Masons and all that, right? Well, look at this. Let's just look at this. Home news. No, we want the news from abroad. Then here's the godless rabbi, right? Synagogue of Satan. Right, Rabbi Sherwin Wine, who admitted. Oh, that's not going to work. Hold on. There we go. Might some time already. Do not believe in God, has been ordered to move his 140 member congregation from its meeting place in the Birmingham, Michigan, America, Masonic Temple for theological reasons. It was stated that the letter giving notice to quit insisted that a positive commitment to the existence of a supreme being was a requisite for continued use of the Masonic Temple. The Birmingham Council of Ministers, of which Rabbi Wine is a member, protested at the action. I think there what you'll see who's in charge when it comes to religion and masonry, right? And also, I think if you learn a bit about masonry and how they approach the religious texts, and then you see that first-hand experience, and then you know that in the higher echelons in a lot of these religious institutions, it's a lot of Masons, right? It starts to become a wee bit clearer that these people do not... they do treat people like Goyam, but they think they're doing the right thing. They're like, hold on, we're enlightened, we're better. These people are just stupid because they remain fucking dumb and ignorant and don't fucking drag themselves up. That's their attitude, their Machiavellian fucking attitude. Skull and Bones. Hold on, I've done this earlier on. Let's do it again. I've done it in a clip. It's definitely worthwhile. Go to the start, the Genesis, Skull and Bones 322, which is a fraternity which is under the Mason. Right. I don't know this for a fact, right? This is my best guess. If you look at the structure of the fucking if you look at the structure where it came from. It came out of the British Empire and the city of London. The structure of the Skull and Bones, the fraternity of the Skull and Bones, is structured like the fraternity of Masonry. But it's like Masonry light. It's like Masonry with balloons and shit, right? And then you go and start thinking, well, hold on, where did this come from? Right, so it was a fraternity. It's the Russell Trust. Skull and Bones' real name's the Russell Trust. The Russell Trust made its money in the Opium Wars. The Opium Wars were the Brits, the Portuguese, giving it to the Chinas over in Hong Kong and shit. That's where the Russell Trust, the Skull and Bones, got their money from. They were corporations that were funded out of the City of London. The City of London, back in the heyday of the British Empire. Up here in Scotland, 2 in every 10 men was a Freemason. And we had fucking bags of poverty. You know what I mean? But if 2 in every 10 men in Scotland were Freemasons, I don't know the numbers down south, but the City of London was fucking full of the motherfuckers as well. So when that fraternity was set up as an underling structure to the fraternity of Freemasonry, but it was for all the youngins, get all the young dumb fucking rich Americans in. Hey, you got a guy's fucking Brad, Billy Bob, and he tuned them to them in, and that's why you get like the fraternity. That's my best understanding of how some of the fraternities in America get set up, because if we go and look at the timeline and what was happening and who's behind them, the Skull and Bones is a good place to start. Now the Skull and Bones is 322 is their fucking mad symbol and stuff. So if you go to Genesis chapter 3, take your glasses off so you can fucking see it in the dark. Right, chapter 3. Chapter 3, verse 22. 322. Right, does it say, and the Lord God said, behold, the man is become as one of us. God said, and the Lord God said, behold, the man is become as one of us. Right? I'll finish it in a wee second. But this is them talking about the understanding of free-thinking men. That we are gods, we're walking gods on this fucking planet, and it's up to you to fucking understand that power you've got, or act like a dumb animal and fucking and be laid as fucking. These people are of the opinion that there's only 2 types of people in the world, wolf and sheep. I kind of understand the philosophy that they're saying behind this, that we are all gods walking on this planet, and it's only when you understand that, and I'm not saying that I'm a god and you're not, we all are gods, it's just up to other people to recognise it, realise it, understand you do have the power to affect your reality, positive, negatively, and it's down to you to put in the effort to try and affect your reality positively, if that's indeed what you want to do. Right, so before I go blind with this without my sunglasses on, and the Lord God said, behold, the man has become one of us, to know good and evil, and now lest he put forth his hand and take also of the tree of life and eat and live forever. Right, so it's talking about fucking understanding your God and going out and take from the tree of life. And if you go out and understand you're a God and you take from the tree of life, go and read the rest of Genesis and stuff and that as well, man. And the Masons. Anyway, I digress. So I thought it was interesting. I thought it was an interesting example of who's in charge when it comes to in the temple. The Masons are in charge. There's no religion in charge inside the fucking Masonic lodge. That stuff gets left at the door. It's just the more you go in and get fucking initiated, the more you should, the more you would have been ushered into the understanding the Masons don't understand religion, far from it. Religion understands them. Anyway, I digress. So that's enough shite on that, isn't it? I bored you to tears on that. Whether I've explained myself properly or not, who the feck knows? I gave it a bash, right? So let's have a wee update on the... Oh shit, I forgot to do this stuff.
Just a quick thank you to the gentleman that handed me a load of these yesterday to go on the back of my mobile phone.
Yeah, mommy, when I grow old, I want to have see my face fucking stuck in cheap mobile phones. And I need to really show my ignorance. What the fuck is that? What does that thing do? Is it to plug it on, or I really don't know what that thing is. I know probably it's so obvious and stuff. And you know Tommy Robinson's didn't film that because the mobile phone is that way, whereas this retard only can hold it up that way. But he's literally making bobbleheads of him fucking self. My god. Get fucking Del Boys and fucking loving him and everything. Hey, the ballet birds. Hello, hello, no noise by a noise. We're up to music and music, so then down your bag. For we are the Big and Daddy Boys. We're up to music, so then down your bag. For we are the Big and Daddy Boys. That's just what they sing when they... It's just what they sing when the cameras are off. Let's get back to the bobbleheads. Junker the Drunker. Dancing Queen. Oh shit, sorry. I'm trying to read stuff. Oh aye, let's have a wee look at the People's Voice. Now, remember it's £300,000. Now, that was between 8,427 people. Now, I'm a bit of a Rain Man here. I haven't done this before in a calculator. Honest. But it works out about £35 a head. Oh, hold on. Aye, £35 a head, just done that in my head. See how easy that was? You know, I hadn't done that before, honestly. I'm not just sitting here typing shit into a website and reading it off and pretending it's mine. Done that in my head. Anyway, £35 each. £300,000 for sweet Fanny a fuck all. Russell Brand was punting this thing. Keith Allen was involved. Lily Allen's dad, the guy that produced the fucking Princess Diana was killed by Prince Philip documentary, Unlawful Killing. Name just popped into my head. Oh, look how good that guy's makeup looks. Oh, that video's been removed. I wonder what channel it was. But hey, look, here's an independent, the People's... Oh no, it's not the People's Voice, it's David Icke's... Woo! It's David Icke's family's voice. That's what it is. Oh wow, look at that professionally produced video. Thank you, People's Voice. You paid for David Icke's son to get a well-produced video to make him want to be like a rock star, like his daddy promised him for Christmas. But it's the People's Voice. Now give me £300,000. Dirty Tater Turd, Richie Allen here. I'm not a con artist. I'm the real thing. I got nothing to do with David Icke anymore. Hello? Hello, David Icke, second hands. Yeah, I'll take you. I'll have you as a guest. Anyway, I digress. So, don't forget the £300, £300,000 these charlatans conned you out of. A reality rebel. Sorry, I probably fucked that up earlier. But he puts out some nice tunes with some nice visuals behind it, so I thought I'd share that with you. Oh god, man. Okay, honestly, I'm an old man. I'm genuinely not even joking. I'm trying to aim to be in my bed for 11 o'clock. It's what time I've been going to my bed at, man. Anyway, I digress. Enough of my bedtimes. Let's get into what's left of the cult of Tommy. After his bobblehead.
Morning I've ever had anyway. Class, eh? Makes it all worth it.
Class? I'd say motherfucking scary. But hey, what's wrong with a wee right-wing midget with small man syndrome, a cocaine problem, being more popular with a fully trained army than the Prime Minister right now? What's wrong with that? And he's even got a fucking better song than Theresa May. It's not the Dancing Queen. The Pummy. Fit someday. Man, he's an agent provocateur. He bounces about, poking people with motherfucking sticks. Shh. Zip. 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 Shh. Shh.
You thought Tan had already upset everyone.
Yeah, Tommy.
Right, let's do the short one first, eh? Anybody knows what's going on with this Tan guy? Answers on a postcard.
Tommy boy.
Oh, Tommy. I don't know why, right? But this guy with his haircut and all that, he reminds me of Double Dragon. Anybody know what I'm talking about? The computer game, Double Dragon? Just saying.
I gave you a second chance and you still don't get it. I went to the jail for you and you still have not repented your sin. You still have not repented for your sin. We spoke about this on Tuesday and you promised me you're gonna call me if you're out of jail. I made it happen for you. And fuck you. There's no more second chance for you. You think you're gonna get away from all of this shit? You have not even realized it. You just dug your own grave by going to that Sky interview. Just watch that whole interview. You're fuck. There's no second chance.
You fuck!
Go for the court hearing in this October. You're
I love sometimes, like, see when somebody's English isn't their first language and stuff. It's really good with East Europeans. I've witnessed it in Poles, but other nationalities as well. And just sometimes when they're translating phrases and stuff into English, it's just, it's not obviously proper English, but it just sounds beautiful. Just like that. You fuck. I get that. That makes perfect sense to me. I like that. I understand that grammar. Because I'm not a Nazi.
fuck. And you think you can claim asylum in Germany? Because of that, I have the politicians. You're fuck as well. Because
you're a fuck.
If you do, you will leave your family behind.
You're a fuck.
And I'll make sure they'll leave you behind as well. Because the truth will set her free. It's not like she doesn't know the truth anyway. But more importantly, what if the public knows the truth? What if the public knows the truth? And if you think you can sue the mainstream media, all of them, and I promise...
All he does is want to get his dick wet as well, you know what I mean? All he does is want a wee bit of juicy Lucy And who can blame him? But, you know what I mean? Imagine her in a fucking shit hot Nazi outfit. Woo! Seriously, boys, she would be fucking... good.
This will be the first time in your life that you need money. And you've been bragging to me that you don't need money anymore. Let's find out. This is the first time you will need money. And this will also be the first time where we can find out where did all of those donation money from your followers go. What did you spend it on? You're fuck, either way.
Cocaine!
Yeah? Pick a poison. Pick a poison. And you think you're going to get funding from Rebel Media. I just checked them yesterday. They're as fake news as the mainstream media. They're coming out from the interview. They're just as fake. So if they fund you for your... If you try to sue the mainstream media, you're fucked. Their funding actually will be countering your whole idea of doing the right thing anyway. You always speak so highly of yourself, but you're just bullshit. You're just bullshit. You're not the fucking future leader of the United Kingdom. Pick your poison and fuck you.
Pick your poison and fuck you.
There will be some restructuring in the Tango organizations. So a lot of people has resigned. A lot of has been fired, including Tommy Robinson.
What the fuck, man? Is this guy another limbo like me that thinks he's got his own country or something? I need to find out more about this fucking these tango organizations. Sierra Oscar tango organizations. Over.
You are fired. Fuck off. You know you work for me. You have the video footage of that saying that you would like me to be a boss. But you are a fucking piece of shit. You're a fucking piece of work. You do not know what is good people. When they work for you, when they try to make the best for you, think of the best thing for you, and you just ignore them like a fucking idiot. You're not a leader. So, but not in Tango. As of today,
not in Tango.
Every Apostle team member
I like this guy, man. He's fucking nuts.
Made redundant. And Lucy will be promoted to the Prophet of Tango. And this is how you set up a flat hierarchy organizations. No more middle management. Fuck everyone. Fuck you.
Here, Agent Tango. Aye, mate, your best fucking flying solo. There's less Tommy Robinsons to put the cock block on you if you're trying to get into Juicy Lucy. Hitler had the same problems with fucking Eva fucking Braun. What the fuck was his piece of skirts? What was his beard's name? Hitler was gay, wasn't he? That's what Milo told me. No, he wasn't gay. He just shagged trannies. Like Count Spunkula. Man's so honest that his eyes look like his pug's balls. Anyway, I digress. Let's have a wee listen at this.
I'm gonna fuck him up real good. I'm gonna send him to prison with my power of Om.
Well, he has now. In his first stint at Speaker's Corner, the now
Double
infamous
Dragon?
Tan
Is it Double
made
Dragon?
quite an impression at the corner.
Is this place a desert? Why do you bring a hijab culture here? Nobody wants your sand culture, okay? Allah!
Ah, fried rice! Get away with your fried rice culture!
Such was the impact of Tan's anti-Islam activism at Speaker's Corner, he managed to gain the attention of Tommy Robinson, who travelled all the way to France just to meet Tan. Tan would meet for the first time Lucy Brown, Tommy's photographer, a frontline job that includes a generous amount of rough and tumble.
What are you doing?
Right, that's why I'm more scared of right-wing armies than left-wing armies. Left-wing armies can't wrestle a fucking camera off a woman. Right-wing armies can.
However, when Tan returned to Speaker's Corner 3 months later, he would come with a score to settle.
Fuck FLA! Fuck the FLA!
The source of Tan's anger stemmed from the treatment of Lucy Brown by Tommy and his budget militia, the Democratic Football Lads Alliance. While Tan was away, Tommy had hosted a protest event outside Downing Street organised by Lucy Brown. The event, which united speakers from both sides of the Atlantic, will be...
Anyway, details on your screen if you want to watch the full version of this. My inside sources, aka Alan McVicker, if you're watching, mate, he's kept his ear close to the ground with all this shit, and that's what he was telling us. We Tan the man wants to get with Lucy, and was pissed off when Tommy done the dirty on her, and we Tan the man. That's why he done the. That's why he done that shit with Amy. Oh God. Anyway, so let's have a wee look at this.
It's more like a personal reason, because I see the way they apply the peer pressure on Tommy Robinson, and I force and for that, because of that, Tommy Robinson has to throw.
Oh, hold on a second, I've just remembered. This one.
This week on Upside Downing Street,
Tommy.
His name appeared on the... Tommy was in fact the one who actually made the entry. I think.
Do you believe in destiny?
For an apology for Lucan the next week at Speaker's Corner.
Pressure on
Tommy was due in court facing a potential...
Come obvious way I remembered about
what
this.
I had with FLA and DFLA is more like a personal reason, because I see the way they apply the peer pressure on Tommy Robinson, and I force and for that, because of that, Tommy Robinson has to throw Lucy under the bus for something that is not right, and I see an injustice in that. I'm gonna fight him. Why doesn't anybody go on and ask Tommy to tell the truth?
DFLA, like I've said, they are brilliant lads. I think the problem was with Lucy and the Ali Dawah thing, inviting Ali Dawah to speak. Like I said, I don't know the ins and outs, so I'm literally just commenting.
Ask Tommy. I do not want to speak on behalf of Tommy right now. Why don't you ask Tommy why was Ali Dawah there? Go ask him right now. Don't ask me. Ask Tommy right now. What if Tommy is aware of that? What if I tell you Tommy is aware of the invitations? Is that going to change your mind? Tommy is a snake right now.
I wouldn't believe this if it didn't have a
Tom and Jerry. Will you say that? If Tommy is aware of the invitation, will you change your mind? I'm going to fuck him up real good. I'm going to send him to prison with the power of Om.
He has done more in the past 10 years than anybody else in this country.
Who the fuck cares? The way you people look up to Tommy is how you look up to Muhammad. It's going to get fucked eventually.
No, it's not.
I hadn't realised quite how cultish some of Tommy's followers have been.
Oh, another guy getting on the culty. It's a wee bit culty bandwagon. Aye, it's very cultish, mate. Tommy Robinson can do no wrong. Can do no harm.
Become.
Guy's a literal knight in shining fucking armour.
That's it, mate. That's it for me. There won't be no support from me. I'm gutted I stood with him now.
These two are giving themselves whiplash at the speed they've distanced themselves from Tan for fear of being tainted by his heresy.
I can't even have his name on my page. It's making me feel ill. I can't believe what he's just said.
Look at them. They're sweating like Jedi at a job interview. On the day of...
That's quite good. Anyway, that's why I wanted to show that. It's this same shite here.
Lucy under the bus. And then anybody go to the immigration office who betrayed. None of
but I support.
And this is Tan calling out Tommy for fucking the bullcrap that happened around Lucy. Man. Guys fighting over a woman, falling out over a woman. Who'd have funked it? Who'd have funked it? Right, so that was the cult of Tommy. Let's have a wee look at millennial. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoos.
They are more prone to committing violent crime.
God. Yeah. So this is Count Spunkula. I'm not alt-right. I'm just a cum dumpster. It's all about the money. What am I looking for? I'm looking for this, and I'm looking for a PDF of that. Just to show you the theory of the Truther Industrial Complex and the coordinated network of alt-right fucking shills, all coordinating with different bullshit. Isn't that crazy? I don't think. Here you'll see Millennial Woes up here. right at the epicentre of the wee fucking ulterior influence network that this mob put out there. And again, now he's just turning up on Count Spunkular. And these, like, absolute technical YouTube wizards with what? Fuck's sake. Oh, a wee bit of the alt-right red ice. How many's he got? 50,000? So nearly 400,000 subs between them on YouTube. And they can't figure out how to know when a live stream's fucking live. Live yet? I don't know. It's not like I've done it a million times. And anyway, his eyes look like the dog's bollocks.
It's taking its time, by the looks of things.
No, it's not
As
taking
it
its
usually
time.
does.
Your brains
No,
are
okay,
taking its
there we
fucking
are.
times.
There we are. But anyway, we'll just get right into it and just say that you got yeeted off of Twitter, and you're on your 4th appeal now.
Look. I know. It's my Rain Man fucking skill. Dallas Goldberg was fucking slacking and he passed me the baton. He's like, here, there's the facial recognition software microchip implant. And I just stuffed it right in my ear. And since then, every time I see fucking Count Spunkular, I think, your eyes look like dog's balls. But hey, don't worry. Look, he's got some new body modification on his ears. Look, his ears have been even stretched out even more, and he's put some stupid ass cups over them. These kids nowadays, fucking backward retards. They'll get fucking metal things hanging out their fucking lips and stuff. How's that guy drink milkshake without it fucking coming down his chin?
To try and get it reversed.
Yeah.
That's why he's got his beard to mop up his drool. Right, I get it.
Yes. Are we...
Right, him and Alan Watt should have a competition to see who can put people to sleep the quickest.
We are live, right?
We are live.
We are live, aye. Here, Einstein. Here, not everyone in Scotland is so stupid when it comes to know how to press go live on a YouTube fucking thing. I don't know. Maybe this guy's get as much brains as dog's bollocks as well.
Okay.
Oh man, imagine getting like a wee fucking fake beard. Right, a wee fake beard just dangling between that dog's legs. Count Spunkular's fucking double, man. Absolute double. Let's see if we'll get any better balls. I can't believe I'm looking at dog's balls, but hey, it's fucking for scientific fucking purposes. It's the look. Alex Jones is Bill Hicks, and Mark Dice is fucking River Phoenix, and and Count Spunkular is Doug's balls. Millennial Woes is just a walking depression.
Sorry, I should have said that.
Look, dog balls.
Sorry,
you didn't introduce me.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, in the...
Ew, he didn't introduce me.
Right, yeah.
Right, these people don't know each other. How come they're all fucking tranny panty sniffers? Fucking hoes everywhere and fucking tranny parties and right-wing nationalists. Why are they all fucking cut from the same cloth?
Yeah,
well,
I think, yeah.
Okay. Yes, I wasn't sure. Okay, so yes, I got banned from Twitter last Friday, the 28th, which is now 5 days ago. And I had posted...
I'm sure it was for fucking absolutely... I'm sure you're getting persecuted here. Was the Illuminati deep state butt goblin munchers?
A response, a reply to someone else. And like earlier in the day, or maybe the day before. And it was simple.
He's a wee bit depressed, more depressed than usual, millennial.
It was a statement of fact. It's a fact that has been reported by Wikipedia.
Political correctness, all I was doing was stating a fact. Here's a fact for you, you fucking backward fucking Scottish twat. Stick some fucking shortbread up your fucking nose and fucking listen. I don't know what that means either. Just came out. But anyway, fucking stick shortbread somewhere. Putting a Rangers strip on and walking into a Celtic supporters club and reminding them how shite they are and how stinky they all are, and you can tell with the smell, isn't freedom of speech, you fucking dickwad. And you are only telling them facts. Fact, Celtic are shite. And fact, Celtic fans do stink. Right, I'm only telling them facts. Yogi, I was just telling them facts, Yogi. I don't have any idea, Yogi, why they have such a problem with me just saying facts, Yogi. Well, that's because you're a fucking stupid bear. And we're humans. Boo-boo. That's Yogi and Boo-boo.
Channel 4, God knows where, the BBC, I would imagine, it must have said this at some point. And because it's a well-known thing. And it's definitely been reported by the Federal Bureau of Statistics.
That your voice is in the dictionary under the definition of clinical depression?
And the FBI in America. And the fact is...
What's the fact? Wait for it. Celtic fans stink? The Pope's a pedo?
That black men are more prone to committing violent crime than white men.
Oh, right, blacks are fucking barbarians, stupid, backward retards that fucking just go out there and rape and pillage. I get it! Fact! I was just stating a fact. I've ran out of my fucking Valium, and now I'm onto my Prozac, and that's just no doing it for me.
And that was the exact wording of my tweet.
And this fucking Einstein over here can't understand why you get flung off of Twitter for that shit. Einstein over here can't understand it, you know? She's a regular little guy sitting in sunny fucking Scotland in the heartland of the satanic fucking underworld, according to David Scott of the UK column. And he's just part of the heart of a fucking coordinated network of fucking people that fucking use dogs' balls as eyes. This is fucking transhumanism took to a new level. I'm happy with fucking people turning into robots. I don't want people to fucking turn into dogs' balls. Right? Fucking choose robots, not dogs' balls. Anyway, that guy's depressed me enough. There's Count Spunkula. I'm not alt-right, Jack. I just let fucking Milo in a dress fuck my earlugs. I'm just a cum dumpster. And again, they're not part of a coordinated network. It was a sheer coincidence that Tommy Robinson was coming up and fighting for his Zeke Allen fucking pug. My God. I've stood in the middle of George Square and Zeke howled fucking Nicola Sturgeon. Well, the police force Scotland were all over the fucking place. Nah, no 200 grand. Nah, then he get 200 grand, then he get arrested, nobody paid me attention, I just like, I fucking leave that crazy cunt alone. Libby, don't listen to him. 200 grand plus for fucking dog bollocks eyes there. 300 grand here. What's a wee couple of 100,000? Oh, what was it, a wee 130 odd grand for Ken O'Keefe and Max Egan? I mean, what's this money between truth tellers, truth seekers? All you're doing is infighting and rocking the boat when you're pointing out these people running about fucking scamming people out all sorts of money. Tommy Robinson, donate here so I can go and plead guilty. Robinson? Oh, donate here so I can get an arm-plated Venga bus and go round the country poking Muslims with a stick. What happened to that plan? What happened to the bulletproof studio that you bought and paid for by the money? I mean, how short are people's memories? Anyway, sorry. Let's Red Ice TV. Oh man, mommy, when I grow old, I want to be on Red Ice TV. Why, son? Because they're racist bastards. Anyway. millennial woes. This is actual audio. I'm very happy, man. You've always my best day of my fucking life, man. The Prozac's good, man. Check that shit out. I got a wee graph going on. Oh, wow, hear that, man. I'm 50,000 Prozac pills worth of happy, man. Who cares if 49,000 of them are Russian robots and fucking windy liquors? It doesn't matter, man. Anyways, that's all that. Oh, look how cool that is.
In mind as well, about it still hasn't been reinstated. Hello and welcome to the AMA for 2018 week 40, I believe it is.
Well, aye, mate, you look very happy to be there.
Hold on a second, just let me confirm that.
Just let me confirm that. Fucking hell, mate, wake up out your depression. Like no offence, right, but this guy definitely fucking up there with 99% confirmed fucking self-harmer, isn't he? And this is the kind of cunt you want to sculpt your politics? No. If this guy had an AR-15, he'd be shooting up some schools.
Come on, come on.
I'm on a Prozac, man. I'm on a Prozac.
I'm sorry I'm late. I fell asleep.
It's normal to fall asleep during the day, man.
So, yes, it's week 40. Now, yeah, it's been rather frenetic and, yeah, non-stop week, so I'm quite tired. And, sleeping patterns all over the place. So,
aye, man, it's nothing like being a stupid-ass teenager that spends all night playing computer games and then sleeps all day, man. Man, sleeping patterns everywhere, man.
Yeah, but anyway, let's get on with this.
Oh, man, turn that light off, man. I might melt.
So, all right. I will see about the live chat. I've changed the camera a wee bit, so it's going to look a bit different. Okay.
This guy must know the meaning of life. Where was it? What's this Russian robot? Is there something? Who watches this? Is this the Paint Dry channel?
Pop out chat. Okay.
50,000 subs and is an out of work a YouTube stream.
And but I woke up and I'll do this and then I'll go back to bed. Yes, it's a shame that I missed the normal time. Okay. Right, let's see.
Tell us how you're depressed.
I'm gonna get a bathrobe soon because it's getting cold.
Well, mate, if you hang about in hell.
Okay. Woes did nothing wrong. Nothing wrong indeed. This is a reference to my being banned from Twitter, which happened about 10 days ago now, 8 or 9 days. And it still hasn't been reinstated. 4 appeals. I think we can probably assume it's not going to get reinstated. And I mean, there's so much that could be said about it. I am going to do a video about it. And on the one hand, you've got to be philosophical and just accept it because they have the power. But on the other hand, it's astonishing. You can't quite believe that you can just be removed from the public square for not...
From the public square? Twitter isn't the public square. The more and more and more and more these morons try and harp on about this shit, the more laughable it becomes.
Breaking the rules, nothing.
Yeah, he has no idea, absolutely no inkling as to why Twitter would kick him off. No idea. I mean, into this guy, this deep-thinking political mastermind on the YouTube, can't fathom why Twitter would want to get rid of him. No idea. All he's doing, he's telling the truth. It's all he's doing, honestly. Honest. Look. Oh, man.
And it's staggering. Will I move to Gab? Now, I am on Gab. And I've talked about this before. And I really don't want to shit on Gab. And especially Andrew Torba, because I admire his... and so on. However, I think that Gab and the mechanism by which this is assured, speech website. Who are the people in this day and age who need free speech? That is, who are the people in this day and age who calls itself a free speech website? Who are the people in this day and age who need free speech?
Everybody, surely we're all entitled for free speech. Everybody should have a fair crack at the whip, yeah?
That is right-wingers and...
Oh, right! Oh, I get you! You're a Hitler right-wing moron, Tommy Robinson free speecher. I get you, right.
Nationalists, identitarians and so on. Everyone else already has the free speech they need.
Fuck everyone else in the ass. We should just get rallies for nationalists and identitarians. What does identitarian means? It means we identify with being a wee bit like Hitler.
And so, therefore, it's only nationalists, identitarians, all...
Charlotte, I just caught that. This guy has crazy eyes. He doesn't have it's more than crazy eyes. I would not let this guy alone with an AR-15 and near a school. Not only does he sound like Alan Watts' fucking Prozac-fueled, conceived love child, he definitely hangs around Dunblane.
Alt-right, etc., who have use for, a free speech website. And so, when everyone else sees that term, it's a free speech website, a free speech discussion platform, whatever, they know what it means. And they know that it's going to be primarily for, identitarians.
Hear what he's saying here? He's admitting that this free speech is a load of shite. All we do is want big fucking rallies for us. That's all they want.
And they have no, normies and lefties and centrists have no use for that. So they have no reason to go to that platform. And in fact, they've got a good reason never to go to that platform. And so they don't. And then therefore what it becomes is a safe space for that, for what they would call the far right.
What fucking hell? I was talking about YouTube being the alt-right's fucking safe space. I'm sure. I did. Alright, there we go. The alt-right YouTube mafia turned YouTube into their own safe space.
And therefore it's not a public space. It's not like, that is the unique thing about Twitter. So there's no solution to this, really. If you create your own alternative to Twitter, it's not going to be the public space. But if you insist on remaining on Twitter, then you're laying yourself in the hands of these people who can censor you at any time and deplatform you at any time. But if you don't, but you've got to stay on Twitter because there is no point being anywhere else. And for what you've got, for what you want, for what Twitter gives you, you can only get it from Twitter.
Timmy! Man, is this guy really that... Oh, in fact, he is. Wait till you see that he goes in and he admits that he's like fucking addicted to this shit and all that.
So, it's just...
Him having withdrawals.
That's unless you forgo the aspect of Twitter of reaching the public in general. For example, you could get elsewhere. You know, we could have that in one of our own, well, Gab, if enough people went there. Public in general, I don't think they would. So there we go, kind of intractable. I'm sorry to be depressed about it, but it is a depressing situation. This is, and you know, it happens. It's been happening to people for ages. But then,
such a fucking tone voice.
It does affect you. It does disturb you.
I'm glad that my
and of course,
arm's distance.
The opposition just love it. I mean, they think this is some kind of victory for themselves. It's really lamentable and just so low. Anyway, okay, let's see. I've missed a few super chats, so here we go. Content on the main channel. Thank you. I'm going through a bad phase just now, and the content that is immediately going to go up in the main channel, well, immediately over the next few days, will be addressing that. And because I want my subscribers to understand why I've been absent for 2 or 3 months. And thereafter, well, I'm not sure what I'll do after that. But the first priority is to make people understand, you know, just to...
I've got to make you understand.
Get through to them. This is why. I'm sorry. Please don't think that I'm taking you all for granted. I'm not. But I have quite profound things that need to be dealt with. And that was before the Twitter thing even. Okay.
Profound. This guy's world is nearly ended because a fucking digital account. And these are the people that will tell you about the Matrix and taking the red pill and getting out the Matrix while they're all sitting at fucking Twitter's titty.
Good evening, Mr. Woes. Can you summarise your views on generation identity? My views on generation identity are encompassed by my views about identitarianism in general, the alt-right, the alt-light, etc. And that is that we should not be counter-signalling each other. Ever. Or attack.
Zikal, we shall all come together to unite the right under one big banner.
Or undermining or sabotaging each other. Ever. And that's really all. I mean, I could say other things about generation identity, but I think that that's the salient thing. That's the only thing that really matters at this point. I can understand critiquing each other, but I don't. See, when people on the right critique each other, it so often just results in ridiculous infighting and you know, point scoring, backbiting, and all the rest of it. And we should be learning from the left. We should be, if not openly supporting each other, then at least not attacking.
Oh, so you should be more like the people that you protest to hate. That makes sense.
Attacking each other.
We need to learn from the people that we hate.
That the right need to learn.
Anyway, that has depressed the life out of me. And there's Colin Robertson there, Millennial Woes. We count Spungular, Duck's Pulse. An important stream. Alright. What have we got? The UKIP. Right, David Coburn. And nothing quite like a Glaswegian fucking loyalist. Anyway, here's UKIP's main man from Glasgow. I just wanted to point out that we all know that UKIP is the party of the people, and nothing quite says a man of the people like a City of London trader. Oh, an art dealer and City of London trader. That, to me, man of the fucking people. Know what I'm saying? I see them down my local fucking boozer all the fucking time. Just chilling like a villain. Doing a wee bit of art dealing and some city trading. So that's David Cockburn. And and this is the party of dogs bollocks.
The blue card from our colleague, Mr. Coburn.
Cockburn?
Yes, Mr. Coburn.
President Bush-Kite. Oh, this is
hello there. I want to fucking pass some legislation to send out a fucking search party for my fucking neck.
Very interesting what you said. But would you perhaps not agree with me that it doesn't matter from which side violence comes, whether it be the left or the right?
I need to find my fucking neck regardless. Fuck knows what this thing is hanging out here. It's some sort of... you can use it as a fucking boxing thingy. But let's send in a search party and a mining fucking company into my fucking folds. See if they can find my fucking neck. What is it with these cunts that look like Mr. fucking Toad that bounce up protesting they look like fucking they're a man for the people? Aye, I know lots of many of the people that look like these fat fucking
and
slabbered up
in
cunts.
Mind that the National Socialists in Germany in the 30s were socialists. They came from socialism, as did Stalin's mob. So, quite frankly, all this thing about fascism, they're always waving this word about. What about just making sure we don't have violence on any side, that we settle everything democratically? Wouldn't you agree with me? Left-wing authoritarianism is just as bad as right-wing, and at the moment the Labour Party in Britain are having tremendous troubles.
Stalin, as far as I remember, was a communist. Yeah, I know.
Thank you, Mr. President. I do too listen carefully what you...
Fucking hell, man. This dude should have stayed in the porn industry, eh? Definitely should have stayed just in the porn industry. Yeah, fucking Juan Fernando fucking hung like a fucking Lopez. Man, yeah, party of the fucking people. They're into free speech and all that, you know. Definitely man of the people.
It's not just a rise in neo-fascism, neo-fascist violence that's the problem. It is political violence from both sides.
I don't know about you, I want to be ruled by Mr. Toad. Mr. Toad looking motherfuckers like this fucking Mr. Toad looking prick and Enar Crane. That's who I hold up at. They're archetypes of men of the people to me. Fucking tweed wearing fucking fat motherfuckers. I mean, these people don't get fat for fucking looking after themselves. Sitting up there telling you how to save the fucking world. These cunts can't fucking save themselves.
Including the far left groups,
and you know he's fat for eating babies.
Such as Antifa, renowned for violent...
Oh, there's UKIP fucking denouncing Antifa. Funny that, innit? But hey, Zeke Howe, Tommy Robinson's fucking mobile army. And that's David Cockburn.
Alright everyone, if I sound a little bit stuffed up, I am. I've got a slight cold.
My god, he looks like a wee teenage kid that get let loose in a fucking fancy dress shop, and he sort of stuck on a fucking fake moustache and long wig, and then went to the Happy Days fucking section and got the Fonz jacket out. Thank fuck he's keeping his pigeon tits to himself a day. But hey, and hey, who doesn't need a pigeon-titted fucking... Picture a masculinity pigeon-titted fucking freak like this. Want to be Fonz boy to tell you about UKIP. I mean, this guy knows more about UKIP than me and UKIP. Anyway, that's what we always need, an American to tell you about UKIP. Oh, the Mad Men Army. Oh, the first one shouldn't be here. Oh no, maybe it is. Oh god. Right, and propagating these attitudes will propagate more and more and more behaviour like this because it feels justified and this rhetoric kind of gets allowed. I agree or disagree with the politics. Unfortunately, the result is...
Britain! Fuck you
Is this?
all! Get that on YouTube. Get it back to civilization, mate! Oh, I'm a Jeremy, we can't want to be.
Sounds like Daniel Bostock. Yeah, Christian values! They're barbarians!
I couldn't give a fuck! I'm British, let Britain be British. Cause I'm gonna train how I one fucking British cunt on it! And what? And what? Oh, but look at me, boo-hoo crying. Boo-hoo.
Do you have anything else you want to add?
Fuck you.
And what's your message so I can make sure it gets across?
Fuck you!
How do you feel about immigrants?
I want to feel about immigrants. Fuck off! Okay. Great Britain is a small country and it's not enough. Okay. We don't want any more immigrants. We want Britain to be Britain!
Alright.
Yeah.
That's enough, I think.
Fuck like you cunt. Fuck it. You can suck your back.
Right. Now, and that is your above average IQ UKIP supporter. But hey, what's there not to love? This is the video that's not here. I just want to show you the name of it. Madmen Army. Based Amy, please help with my legal costs. It's crazy. Hold on. Talking to myself here in my nut. Nut bar Amy. Ah, shit. Shouldn't laugh at the nut bars, but hey, they're fucking funny, aren't they? I mean, you got to laugh at somebody that's fucking broke the world record of trying to kill themselves, and then years later getting recruited by right-wing fucking morons to be fucking a member of the retard army, unfortunately. And it's so funny now, like, she's cost the fucking taxpayer about £1 million. It says in here about all the fucking attempts of suicide this crazy woman has attempted. You can go and their services almost £1 million, and now she's wanting more money off you.
Okay.
Oh, come on, shit! Shouldn't. You can't be mean, man. I feel sorry for her, honestly. She's fucking getting used, disgustingly getting used.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Trump.
I groomed Tinkerbell. Number 1, the films I've seen, Tinkerbell is well of fucking age. And number 2, Julia Roberts, Tinkerbell, I fucking would. So, show me this groomed Tinkerbell. What want her number?
Trump. Who let the dogs?
Who the fuck is that cunt? Is that Kavanaugh?
Out? Trump.
No, like, no offence, it's all funny to, like, fucking laugh at this madness and all that. But seriously, it's like Melanie Shaw. Where are these people's nearest and dearests? Where are people that give a fuck about these individuals with, like, 2 brain cells to say, to show them some sanity? Where are they? These poor individuals are fucking being used and abused by these scumbags. Anyway. $300,000. Remove the video of her begging for fucking court costs. This your madman army. Let's have a wee look at Ned Flanders. Alright, troops, chinky porn! Trump told me, man, he just put chinky porn out there and that'll bring, well, my milkshake will bring all the guys to the yards. Has it started yet? Just wait till it says, as usual. And just as usual, I'll watch this back and I'll see myself sitting here and going, is this live? Is this live? Is that a word? What, is that a word, live? I don't know. Is that a word? Is this live? Is this live? I don't know if it's live or no, I'll just wait for it to say live. You know, I've done this about 90 million times. I think the 90 million time I'd understand there's a wee bit of a delay. I think I'd understand that. But no, Trump's good, you know. See here in Glasgow, I wake up every morning and Trump's top of my fucking priorities.
Looks like we're live now.
Militant feminism, mate, that looks a wee bit like paedophilia. I'm sorry, that looks like a 2-year-old girl's head put on a doll's body, and you're putting that up there as your chinky porn. Mate, I think you're a wee bit of a... You get pedo tendencies. You and Trump hang around little girls' fucking playgrounds. See when you and Trump are chilling, talking about how fucking much Trump's policies really affect us in the fucking hard fucking city of Glasgow, and how we need Glasgow's very own Trump to make sure that the Muslims do something, I don't know.
On that wee honey there. So, looks like we're live now.
That little honey there.
Stick it on that wee honey there.
That little honey there, mate, she's 2-year-old. In fact, I don't even think it's a human being. Anyway, that's alright. Trump supporters, a wee bit of a pedo.
Yesterday, CNN ran this, hey man, hey MC Jingle, how you doing, man? CJ, that's good, people can hear me and see me, that's good. Yesterday CNN shared a tweet, right?
Alright, Drips, man, sorry, man, just in the Skype, man, getting dog's bollocks sent through me and all that, man. You know what? And these dog's bollocks are definitely older than that little girl that he's fucking drooling over, man. Ha! Yeah, I'm going to talk about men getting accused of rape as a drool over a fucking robot. Oh, it's either an underage girl or a fucking robot. Here, mate, fucking go to Chinatown, man. You see them walk down the street, no problem all the time.
They weren't the only ones to do it, right? It's just the one that caught my eye.
It's just a coincidence that I'm here talking about CNN, no. Trump good, CNN bad, BBC even worse. Trump good.
And they were trying to have a go at Donald Trump.
Oh, Donald, man! Woke up this morning and got myself a beer. Next thing I know, Donald Trump. I can't rhyme that shit, sorry. My freestyling skills let me down there. But what the fuck's this? 1,600 people watch this Glaswegian fucking want to be Ned drill over fucking underage chinky tits and talk about fucking how good Donald Trump is. This guy does not stay in Glasgow, he stays in a parallel universe. Where do you stay, mate? What is this fucking... He's been scarred by a Glaswegian Harry. That's all I can think about. This cunt found the fucking real fucking fucked up Glaswegian Harry that has pounded his fucking masculinity so fucking much that he now has to drool over young, underage chinky tits, calling them young honeys, and telling you how good Donald Trump is. All because fucking he went out with Big Maggie. Big saggy Maggie. No. Somebody's watching for their work. Some would say that's puts Kev Baker behaviour down to came all the way down to Glasgow and hooked up with a Glaswegian Harry. It's no easy. It's not easy. Out of all the Harrys out there in the world, the last Harry you want to hook up with is a Glaswegian Harry. Those motherfuckers will fucking chew you up and spit you out and then stab you and, and hit you with a frying pan and bottle you at fucking same time. How the fuck do you think you are? I think that's what that guy's problem is. He's obviously married to fucking a Glaswegian Harry, and he finds his solace in underage chinky tits and Donald Trump worship. I fully understand Ned Flanders now. I completely get into his psyche. Who needs Freud? And again, all about the militant feminists, chinky tits, fucking green frogs for some reason. And white people talk about race. Wait, this should be fun. Let's see if he understands. There's a wee bit of a delay after he pushes the button on the stream. Do you think? What is it with these people? Right, somebody do you want to write an emo? Emo? How can you lose your mobile? A memo to Tommy Robinson and this guy, pointing them in the direction of the Truth Industrial Complex IT department. Tommy Robinson, phones are mobile, they can go that way. And somebody tell little Ned Flanders here, YouTube doesn't create your reality. Mate, go out and look in Glasgow. It ain't what you're fucking portraying the world to be, you wee specky bastard. I mean, it's just absolute normal behaviour for fucking Glaswegians to have in their computer underage chinky tits and little green frogs waving fucking Confederate flag. Absolute, completely fucking normal. What Glaswegian doesn't obsess over Trump and chinky tits? This guy's completely normal. Although, you know, when he was in school, he got bullied and called Penfold, don't you? Hey, Penfold! You're going to end up with wee hairy Mary food down the street there. Wee Maggie Murphy.
Okay, looks like I'm starting here. Here we go, live. That's good, that's good.
That's good, man. It says it's live up here, so does it mean it's live? I don't know. Can somebody give me some feedback? Because I've only done it 90 million fucking times. I can't tell if I'm live. There's some more green frogs and chinky tits.
Right, boom. Right, Sunday night live. Well, actually, it's Monday morning now.
Aye, there's some more questionable age fucking chinky tits. We all love the questionable age chinky tits. This guy must go to the same brothel as me, man. You know, you're like, fuck it, I paid my money, man. Hey, what the fucking... These fucking Asians, you can't tell what fucking age they are, man. That's just a rumour, those brothels don't exist in Glasgow. No. I think this guy stays up with fucking close for a fucking chinky tit fucking brothel, man. Triads in Glasgow, chinky bud, and prostitution. and gambling. Go to the casinos in Glasgow, it's just full of chinkies.
There's this video.
This guy should go there.
That I'm gonna show you, right?
I video, man, I'm gonna fucking show you, troops.
It's from NBC, and it's...
Aye, man, I switched on my council telly this morning and NBC was on it, no? It was showing reruns of Taggart.
It's one of those things that it took me a while to notice. I'll admit it took me a long time to notice it. And people kept saying to me, can you not see this? Can you not see this?
Can you not see it? Can you not see that there's a wee bit of a delay when you fucking press fucking go live and you're sitting there picking your arse and going, am I live? And am I live? Am I live? Every fucking time you go live. Right, again, like, no offence to this guy, I bet she's a beautiful individual that just loves questionable age chinky tits. Lovely guy, but he ain't the fucking brightest spark putting fucking planet, and you know. The guy's just like fucking one slice of bread fucking up for a windy liquor. And maybe a slice of fucking lettuce as well. Maybe a bit of tomato. But he's no far off a windy liquor, let's be honest.
Yes, and it didn't really take much notice. But now that I see it, you can't unsee it.
I knew I call you Ned Flanders, and every time you start a stream really pisses me off. I just can't stop seeing it.
Right, it's just
I just can't stop seeing your age questionable chinky tits all the time either.
It's like in your face, you know.
The chinky tits are right in your face. So's her fucking legs. And I've got such bad eyesight and I'm seeing screen on screen. I can't even check her face out to see if she's fucking overage and I'm alright to look at her fucking lovely legs. I feel like, man, this guy's like a fucking walking paedophile fucking trap. I don't think he's a real YouTuber, man. I think he's a fucking paedophile hunter fucking bait. I think he's bait for chinky pedo guys.
And you can't escape it, you can't get away from it. And I don't think I need to even mention, you know, who's responsible or anything like that. You can see that for yourself.
And one's at the Liberals, the deep state, is it the people that don't like people that like age questionable chinky tits? Is it the people that think you're a bit creepy for having folders of fucking aged, very, very young looking chinky tits folders mixed in with green frogs? Is it the Illuminati deep state that has like fucking raises eyebrows at fucking creepy cunts with fucking folders full of pictures like that?
But it's getting to the point where it's just infuriating now, right? And it's because it's so obvious. You know, years ago they used to be quite subtle, you know, and you wouldn't really notice. Now it's like in your face and you can't escape it, right?
The chinky tits.
So the video is called Debunking the Most Common Myths White People Tell About Race. From
oh,
NBC.
right,
Now,
it's the
look at
white
that
genocide.
dislike race.
Right, it's the white genocide getting propagated out there. Like, and you know what? Like, last time I checked, I was white, right? So you think if I was of the opinion that there was some sort of white genocide there, my butt hurt, my arm, woo, I'd be up there, ding, 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 ding. I don't believe there's a white genocide happening. I don't see it. It might happen on this cunt's version of fucking YouTube, but it doesn't happen. It's certainly not happening in Glasgow. Fucking hell, man.
Ratio 3.3 thousand dislikes, 114 likes. That's one of the worst ratios I've ever seen on YouTube. In all my time on YouTube, that's one of the worst ratios I've ever seen. But
right, I'm getting a semi looking at those legs, and I need to know what age those girls are. That's all I'm thinking here.
You see,
I'm distracted. This guy, he's getting fucking race bait and fucking propaganda in my nut, and then I'm like, oh, look at the legs. You know, it's like sex magic. It's like Aleister Crowley on fucking steroids here. Anyway, that's enough of fucking Ned Flanders. Let's go to his pal.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm another backward Scottish retard. This is the Scottish edition of not the InfoWars Nightly News, where I go around all the backward retards in Scotland who paint a different version of reality to what I and everybody I know that stays in this country witness, like in the. Like, you know, in reality, and not just what's happening on YouTube. You know, like, I need fucking Pigeon Ticks Steve Hexhammer to tell me what UKIP's doing. I need this. Now, let's be honest, right, that Penfold there, he get bullied at school for calling Penfold. Look at this fat bastard, right, he get bullied at school too.
Thanks very much to everybody that's joining us tonight.
Just for his fucking Chukter fucking accent alone! Not to mention... number one, like, in school, kids are mean, right? Fucking true. But they're good at fucking poking fun at cunts' fucking flaws. Fat bastard! Who ate all the pies? Bet you that's been sung to him a few times. And then you want these wee little bullied fucking morons with a fucking chip on their shoulder to bounce up and tell you their politics? Here, mate, I'll listen to your politics when you can put a fucking video on YouTube without mirror images on it. You DOS cunt. Telling me fucking Muslims are coming over to fucking rape my woman and you can't even fucking put a fucking clip on YouTube in the right way.
We're going to be starting doing a lot more of these YouTube.
Oh no! Somebody can't teach these people technology.
Thanks very much to everybody that joined us for the Tommy Robinson.
Another Scottish Tommy Robinson cockboy. This stuff is spectacular. Trust me, stay away from Rangers supporters clubs, and there is no love for Tommy Robinson up here.
When it was on down in London at the start of the month, and we're going to be down there again for the 23rd of September. So if
23rd of September.
If you do come on, please keep liking, please keep sharing.
Please keep liking, you know, me and the Millennial Woes and Count Spunkular will all be in dresses where wangers hang out and fucking having tranny good times. Have a good day.
Comment, let me know where you're from, please.
Yeah, let me know what dress size you are and I'll see if I've got some stockings and shoes that will fit you.
So, the purpose of tonight's
debate, honestly, he makes a lovely lady.
It's going to be a quick one.
Tommy Robinson loves them in drag.
Should halal slaughter and kosher be banned in the United Kingdom?
Yes, nothing says like a good fascist debate as in should we ban some fucking food? You know, people starving in the world, should we ban food? Hey, at the same time, ninja costumes. Hey, should we ban fat retards from YouTube that can't put fucking footage in the right way? That's what's going to be tomorrow night's debate. Should cunts with no necks be allowed on YouTube, telling you the dangers of aspartame? That's on next week's debate.
The reason we're discussing...
Should cunts that have clearly been bullied at school and have chips on their shoulder be allowed to preach their fucking bigoted shite on YouTube? Should Tommy Robinson cockwombles be allowed to shine his nuts live on YouTube? Tune in for next week's debate.
I think that is we've done a big article this week on what's...
Yes, we done a big article, you know, because we got a big bunch of fascist bastards together and wrote some shit down and then printed it on a web page. We call it an article because we're independent journalists, don't you know? We didn't go to journalist school, and yeah, I did learn my journalist skills from Tommy Robinson, but I am an independent journalist. I'm so professional, I can put YouTube clips out with mirror image fucking writing on them. You know, in fact, hold on. It's some sort of Illuminati message! What's the backward writing saying to us? What in the new? What in the new? Some sort of Illuminati codes, no doubt.
In Italy, the new
Italy, the nationalists in Italy.
Government under Matteo Salvini.
Matteo Salvini, yes, you know, I just googled this before I went on. Now I'm an expert on Italian politics.
Is pushing forward to...
I heard Paolo Nutini was going to be the financial minister next week too.
To ban that. So great to see some people...
So great to see some more fucking very questionable gay cunts out there in the alt-right movement, you know. All the token puffs, trannies, blacks, Jews, all to the front please. It's time for a group photo.
Coming on, please keep liking. Please keep
sharing our shite. Keep sharing the shite out our shite.
Sharing. So a lot of people say, well, what is...
A lot of people say, why if I get fat cheeks? They don't understand how cold the winter gets up here. We tend to hibernate, so I'm like a fucking hamster. I get all my Mars bar fucking suppers for fucking over the summer stored in my big fat cheeks. And that's me sorted for the winter. All the energy I need to spew out Tommy Robinson fucking tripe all winter long.
What is kosher? What is
kosher? What is halal?
Both an Islamic and a Jewish way of...
Fuck them both! Fucking come over here, fucking wanting some freedom, ya bastards! Eat our fucking Mars bar fucking suppers and be happy, ya pricks!
Ritually slaughtering animals before you can eat them.
Oh! Killing animals before you eat them! No, I prefer just a bullet to the brain, cold-hearted shit. None of this fucking ooga-booga fucking prayer shit, nah! I need my meat killed the way that the government dictates it to! Makes perfect sense to me. Let's argue about how we fucking kill meat for the next 10 years. No, there's nothing more important to argue about. Immigrants and halal and kosher meat.
And what is done is a prayer is said and the animal's throat is slit and it's left to bleed to death.
Oh dearie me, animals getting killed. Oh but Jesus.
Now the law in the United Kingdom is that the animals have to be pre-stunned in order to do that.
Yeah, it's only humane to fucking shoot a fucking animal in the head. Knock it out before you're going to slit his throat. It's only fair.
But what is actually happening is that strict Judeo-Islamic culture dictates that the animal has to actually be alive when it happens to.
Fucking Jews.
And that is actually going on. Great to see so many on. Thanks very much. That's actually going on right now in the United Kingdom.
People eating meat? The Jew meat? Fucking Jews cutting off our foreskins and fucking eating Jew meat?
And
what's this world coming to, eh? I think we should kill all the human beings that are being mean to animals. Makes perfect fucking sense to me. Aye, it's exterminate human beings that are, in my opinion, mean to animals.
Unity News Network and the campaign Unity.
Remember, Unity News is a bit dyslexic, that's why the words are round the wrong way.
We are over...
Fat dyslexic journalist. What could possibly go wrong?
Overwhelmed with the amount of people that say it should be banned. It's a barbaric practice. It's not right for the country that we're actually in. And
yes, all these fascist authoritarians. What we need is more laws to keep the fascist authoritarians at bay. What, so you need more rules to cancel out the rules you don't like the rules about? Yeah, it makes perfect sense. Gordon Brown told me when I was sucking his bobby back in junior school.
And so many, at least, well, we did a big article on Ricky Gervais.
Right, man, I'm sorry, man. I'm fucking feeling bad for my fucking nation here, man. There's so many fucking bojo Scottish fucking backward retards on the YouTubes. Fucking hell, if Alan Watt won't depress you, it'll be Millennial Woes. If fucking they don't depress you, this fat bastard will depress you. And if he doesn't depress you... Hold on, I need to get this picture up. Count Spunkula will depress you. Hold on, man, that's going into paint. You could easily fucking draw a fucking Count... You can, you can easily get a Count Spunkula fucking mask around that. Is that his ears or his eyes? Who knows? But anyway. And oh, shit. I completely lied to you, didn't I? I told you I was going to read that fucking tweet from the fucking TFR dude. That's the dude that just sent me the bollocks. Right, I'll read the tweets. No, the tweets. I've asked him if we can read this out, so it's all good in the hood. So this dude contacted me, and what did he say? Right, aye. Not this guy, but a guy on my Skypes. I'll keep it to this. Believe me or believe me not, I just don't want to give his handle out. Ex-TFR host here. I did a show for almost a year called Waking Up the Masses. I love your work on YouTube over the past couple of years. I have gone through a similar awakening to the Truther Industrial Complex. I'd love to come on Kips Clips and talk with you. Thanks for the informative and entertaining videos, man. You're welcome, buddy. And then I said, yo, buddy, thanks for getting in touch. Defo would be good to chat, buddy. And then he says, I did radio for years. TFR was a real eye-opener. They love to blow smoke up your ass, like you said. Gio loves smoke up his ass. Great mind control. Chris Gio had all sorts of shit up his ass, Betty. And this is the crazy bit. This is the fucking synchronicities, the weird way of the world. This twisted my melon, man. And I'm only going what this guy says, and I need to, I don't know. Anyway. My name is Robert Bruce. I am a descendant of that awful household, but it seems none of the welfare prestige made it way over here to the US for me. So he's fucking in the Robert the Bruce lineage. It's just crazy days because I was talking about Robert the Bruce and the way back to fucking Robert the Bruce family was the Balfour family and the signer of the Declaration of our Broth and all that jazz. Anyway, I spent years parroting alt-right shite without knowing it. After TFR, I was really disillusioned by the whole right-left paradigm. That was in 2015. I loved radio, but I've not really done it since. And then he's talking about coming on Friday. 10 PM would be good. Watching while he's at work. He's like, my dog's balls are much a better pick. So thank you, Robert Bruce. Fucking hell, man. You see the way the universe works, man? It's crazy, isn't it? I don't know. Guy done a show on TFR for over a year. So he's, again, first-hand experience, like myself, like Big Martin, with oh, God. Talking about that. The Knights Templars and the Crusades, and then you bounce into fucking Fat Man No Friends over here. Streaming it's the Crusader. Anyway, I digress. Let's move on. For Ned Flanders and friends, Brian Harvey.
You deserve better compensation for what's happened to you. Just justice, money, whatever it is. I also think here is contained, the first time I've seen it quite clearly, collusion between Mazza and phone hacking. And Mazza was doing bugging. Mazza was doing much worse things than phone hacking. Yeah. Buying drugs, selling people up. And there is a lawyer, if you could trust them, who's dealing with John Orford, for example, his case, trying to get that overturned. Yeah. This is Siobhan. Siobhan, I always call it Siobhan because that's the Scottish way of pronouncing it, Siobhan. Mm-hmm. She's dealing with a lot of cases of people, and quite traumatised people, awful struggling, who've had a terrible time in Mazza's hand. Yeah. Because this fits in that area, I don't think she deals with phone hacking. I certainly think that element of the case, she may be worth talking to you. She's a great woman, she's fought against a lot of police injustice. Have you ever met her? She does, like, she's on the list of, because she's pushed the Mazza thing, basically. And because it shows live, a different form of hacking, and shows Conrad Brown. If you've got witness statements to that effect, I think she's been dealing with her because there's a couple of people who fell out with Maz. I wonder if Zorba was one of them. I mean, he was the other guy, Kemmer. And a lot of people, Maz had 2 police cases, investigations, Canopus 1 and 2, around about this time, dropped by the senior police officers because they were covering up for them.
Yeah.
Canopus 1 and 2. And I got the statements, exactly what he'd use. He'd hydrate, he'd fit them up, he'd doctor the phone conversations, he'd get selected bits of video, and then wipe the rest, and then get the police, and the police would take them.
That's
and
what
it's a quasi-prosecution.
They put a compilation in.
So there's almost a conversation from the police. From Essex Police.
Yeah.
Why on earth did they act on a third party using illegal interception?
And it's funny that DS Werrett never done a witness statement. He's the only one that never done a witness.
But you've got the emails, you've got the disclosure. I think that's pretty significant because therefore they wrongfully arrested you.
I wish fucking I could had a better head on my shoulders as to like some sort of a plan of attack, because it's like, where do you go with all that stuff? Anyway, good luck to him in his pursuit of Murdoch. Fuck knows how you would get there, but anyway, good luck to him. Peter Jukes, that was the dude I believe he was speaking to.
Sorry to really bother you. Can you explain to our supporters where we are today?
We're down in a wee place just on the outskirts of Belfast, Lisburn. Lovely wee town, Paul. We're just down.
Right. Do you think it's a coincidence that all these, like, that we all know that big muscle bound baldy cunts like this, they're all the poofs, they're overcompensating. Right? It's been proven. Ronnie and Reggie Cray, pair of bufters, they were overcompensating. Right? Count Spunkular, I'm no the alt-right, I'm just a cum dumpsters. Think it's a coincidence that Count Spunkular's ear hole perfectly fits Milo's cock when he's wearing a dress? Same with this geezer. These people are they're not the quarterbacks, they're the wide receivers. You get me? Those aren't fashion accessories. They're practical holes.
Here making our presence, handing out a couple of leaflets and that there.
New leaflets, Britain First, Northern Ireland.
They are. As you can see, there's the front of it and there's the back of it.
Excellent. And what's the response been so far?
Brilliant, mate. Brilliant. Very good response.
Excellent. Thank you.
Cheers.
Everybody loves a good paramilitary political party. Oh, listen to the music. Oh, it's just beautiful. I mean, why would the paramilitary organisations like that scare you? Pretending to be political and all that, dressing up in uniforms with a fucking big muscle-bound fucking I'm going to smack you into next week cunts bouncing about, pushing flyers into people's hands. What's there not to like? The BRICS.
Although South Africa...
Oh, I was going to start on this earlier. So, I wanted to point at this because of the propaganda messaging that's been coming out of the Truthful Industrial Complex with regards to South Africa. So, South Africa's loyalties as part of the BRICS is up for grabs. I'm going to argue there might be entities out there that want South Africa to remain more friendly towards European nations than the BRICS nations. And this joint naval exercises sends out a message of military cooperation between South Africa, India and Brazil, and they're all members of the BRICS. Anyway, I thought that was interesting as to what was happening worldwide. Now let's have a wee look at Paul.
Do you respect women? Do you respect a woman's right to choose? Do you respect a woman's right to be safe and secure in her own body? What's the best way to show that you're the bestest respecter of women in the world? By roundhouse kicking one in the face?
Somebody gets raped
by somebody and they're like, I'm a 16-year-old and I can't have this baby. Think you should keep it?
It's a baby. Yeah. If someone was raped and she gave birth and she decided to kill her 3-year-old child.
Respect women. Meet Jordan Hunt, hairdresser, male feminist, champion of women's rights, world's best disrespecter of women. Jordan made headlines this week for respecting women so hard it left bruises. I haven't seen.
Right, now if you stay and if you let YouTube create your reality, people like that freak, not Paul Joseph Watson, but the other guy, the Whammon or whatever, when I hear Whammon, I just think of Bob Marley's song, Whammon, Whammon, oh we hope you like a Whammon too. We're Whammon, 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 we hope you like the Whammon too. There's a song in there, isn't there, definitely. But this creative genius isn't on to that. He's the biggest pussy put in the fucking planet, Paul Joseph Watson, and he's out there trying to point at other guys and call them fucking effeminate. Here, at least that fucking Whammon's out there fucking kicking cunts in the fucking head. Pity it's a woman. Whereas you, mate, you're just a big walking fucking bag of fluff. But anyway. Oh, you need to see this guy in the fucking flesh to understand he's got like fucking zero masculinity aura about him whatsoever. He's like, oh, you know those big tall cunts that just try and make themselves look small because they're scared that some cunt will go up and pick on them because they're a big lanky bastard? It's him. Kid you not? Anyway, I digress. Hopefully you enjoyed this week's journey through the alternative media with a sceptical look at the so-called skeptics. So if you did appreciate tonight's Not the InfoWars Nightly News, make sure you do thumbs it up, share it with your friends and families and foes, help the channel and the show grow. I do rely on you guys and girls at home to promote the show. Because the cross promotion of the YouTube is gone. So if you did appreciate it, make sure you thumbs it up. Remember, what I do here is digital busking. Everything's available and accessible free of charge. I hope to do such a good job that people will find value in what I do and consider using your spare change, not your life savings, on the Patreon and PayPal buttons down below. And a mega thanks to everybody that has. I'm going to say hi to everybody in the chat room. And then get out of here and let you enjoy the rest of your evening. Hopefully it's not went on too long. Big thanks to everybody that's joined. I'll try and say hi to everybody in the chat. I'm sorry if I miss you out. You're obviously Illuminati. Maria, how you doing, Maria? Reality Rebel, how you doing, buddy? There's the Lizzie Jesus. Charlotte in the evening, guys and girls. Hope you're all well. There's a try as well. Reality Rebel, Jake and Sean and Martin. Make sure you check out Martin's channel. He does Radio Swindon. Fucking quality name. I love that, man. I've always said that, mate. And there's Cannon Fodder. How you doing, buddy? Apple Charlotte, Maria, Stewie, Blazing. How you doing, buddy? Jake, Apple Charlotte, Try, Lazy Jesus. Is that HK again? Thank you very much, HK. How did I know it was you? Martin. Oh my god, what the fuck? Try 3. Apple Charlotte. Jake. Lazy. HK. And even HK. Thank you very much. Reality Rebel. Oh my god, what the fuck? Mick Mac was in the house. Chaotic Chick was in as well. How you doing? Sean. Charlotte, oh my god, what the fuck, Maria, Chaotic Chick, Apple Charlotte, Jake, I could be wrong, I could be right, 007, Try 3, 007, HK, Quishy, Griff, how you doing, my man? Nathan was in as well in the evening, everybody. Jake, oh my god, I could be wrong, I could be right, Jake, 007, and Quissy Gift. Hopefully I've managed to say hi to you all. If I haven't, These are Illuminati. Tune in next week for another Not the InfoWars Nightly News. On Tuesday, touch wood, and again I've read out the TFR, Truth or Cult Whistleblower speaks out. We'll be doing that on Friday. Hopefully going to get Big Martin on as well. And I'm fucking going to be speaking to Robert the Bruce descendant, apparently. He'll be pretty cool. So, give him a wee funny handshake and shit before we go on air. Make sure you're fucking part of the club, you know. That should be fun. I hear a wee bit of inside baseball for these cult-like setups. So, hopefully you enjoyed that. I know I did, and I'm away off to chill for a wee bit and then get off to my bed. Thumbs it up, share it, friends, family, foes. I'm good to go. Catch yous on Friday and next week. Take care, everybody.
Cips Clip. Tonight at 11.
Doom! It's a plan! And I'm angry! I'm not a slave! I've broken the conditioning! It doesn't work on me! I'm primitive, I'm real, I know the enemy, and if we can have this spirit of normal humanity spread, it's over for the globalist! Break the conditioning now! Excuse me.
This is not the InfoWars Nightly News, where the answer to 1984 is not $19.95 plus shipping and handling, but the answer is to try and understand the double-barrel bullcrap, the double-speak, and the Orwellian wonderland we now find ourselves in. So sit back and relax as I take you through a real alternative look at the news and so-called alternative media alike. Enjoy.
Cips Clip.